Welcome to Redstone Stadium, where tonight the Brownsville Falcons, the number 5 ranked team in AA, take on the Beth Center Bulldogs. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ed Eagle, sort of flying solo tonight, but we got a big crowd here to help me out. Brownsville comes into this game as a 33-point favorite, but they can't take this game too lightly. With a win tonight and an unlikely win of South Allegheny over Charleroi, they will win the Century Conference Championship. And Brownsville is led by their outstanding quarterback, Mike Patitucci. He's led this team to over 42 points per game and 1,100 yards through the air himself, but he's not doing it by himself. Halfback Matt Krause has scored 16 times. Also look for fullback Justin Spence and end Mitch Mitchell to get a lot of touches as well. For Beth Center, they're looking for a big game out of Rich Bundy. He rushed for over 290 yards in one game this year, but he's been hampered by ankle problems. If he can't go at full strength tonight, look for Bob Welsh to try to carry the load. Either way, they're going to need an effective running game, and they're going to have to play mistake-free football. For more on tonight's game, let's send it upstairs to Jeff Littlehale and Dante Morelli.
Thank you, Ed. And Brownsville is a very big football town. They are proud of their football here in Brownsville. Senior night, I saw nothing but Falcon signs. Welcome to Falcon Country. They love it here. I tell you what, though, Beth Center come all this way, a struggling team this year, having a hard time. They're going to try and put up a fight against this Brownsville team, but Brownsville just has a powerhouse on both offense and defense.
Yeah, definitely. Dante, they definitely do. Beth Center, they've only won 2 games this year. Not a very great year, kind of disappointing. They need a very big game out of running back Rich Bundy. Earlier in the year against Jefferson Morgan, he rushed for over 300 yards and 6 touchdowns. He would love to be able to repeat that game tonight. But it's going to be very hard because Brownsville, their defense is very good.
Very tough. Bundy's going to have a hard time running for over 300 yards tonight, especially against big linebacker Justin Delarose, number 56, a senior celebrating his last home game here at Brownsville, a 6'2", 236-pound linebacker, Division I prospect. A lot of colleges want him. Can make open field tackles. This kid can do it all. He is great. He's phenomenal, quick on his feet, and he leads a strong defense behind him also.
You know, Dante, he's not the only Division I prospect on this Brownsville team. Quarterback Mike Patitucci, unbelievable. Last year, he passed for over 1,800 yards, 15 touchdowns, and also ran for over 400 yards. Can kill you in the air and on the ground. Very deadly quarterback. It's going to be a very tough night for Beth Center this evening.
I think so. The crowd is getting into it. They're loving it, and you really can't blame them. It's senior night. It's their last home game here, and they're just going to have a good time. Now we're going to do some sponsors.
Dukeman's Beer Distributing, 15 Bridge Street, West Brownsville is your one-stop location for all your beverage needs. Ice available. Play your favorite PA lottery games daily. Budget-wise, quality-wise, it's always wise to shop at Dukeman's. London's Flower Shop, 455 Union Street. Brownsville is full service florists offering a wide variety of floral arrangements and plants. London's also carries decorative balloons for all occasions. Serving the area for 60 years, 24-hour phone service. Call 785-8818. Jeanette McCarty Wood State Farm Insurance Agency. Located on Route 88 and Dry Tavern. Generations of Americans have depended on State Farm for their family insurance needs, and we'll be there to keep our promise of protection for your family. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 724-592-6308 for all your insurance needs. True Copy Printing Service, located at 13 Arch Street in Brownsville, has quality letterpress and offset printing, computer layout and design, advertising specials. True Copy will also do screen printing, monogramming, and bulk mailing. Stop by or call 724-785-4978. Ace Hardware of Grindstone, located on Route 40 in Grindstone. Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week and evenings for your convenience. Ace is the place for all your hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs. Pat and his staff would like to wish both teams continued success.
Thank you, Jeff. Fredericktown Butcher Shop, Route 88 in Fredericktown, has been selling quality meats and produce since 1976. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for your shopping convenience. Specializing in roasted chicken for all your special events. Deer hunters, bring your deer in today for quick, dependable processing. Riverside Inn, located on Route 88 in Fredericktown. Visit Riverside Inn for a relaxing and pleasurable dining experience. Varied menu includes daily luncheon and dinner specials. Visit the restored Antique Bar and Lounge, open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Customer service is our specialty. Corzo Family Hair Care Center, 115 Thornton Road, Brownsville, has been selected in the 1998 Community Choice Award winner as Best Hairstylist with full barber and beauty service. Corzo's #1 in hair replacements. Perms, cutting, and color specialist with 4 full-time stylists. Call for appointment at 785-2750. Paletta Ford, Route 88, Main Street, Fredericktown is your place and service leader in the Tri-County area for over 40 years. Paletta has over 100 new and used vehicles in inventory at all times. Don't buy a Ford, buy a Paletta Ford. Stop in today or call 724-377-0123. Parts Plus on Route 40, National Pike Road in Brownsville. Stocks parts for all major and imported vehicles. Parts Plus carries all major brands of tires, specializing in Hercules products. Also headquarters for Valvoline, Quick Lube, PA emissions testing, and complete brake service. For dependable service, call 724-785-7505. And we'll be back with the CUTV High School Game of the Week, Beth Center at Brownsville.
How you doing, Sarge?
Okay, folks, what'll it be?
What would you like, sweetheart?
A Pepsi, please.
Sorry, we only have Coke.
Now you've done it.
You're sorry? Not half as sorry as you're gonna be. I ordered a Pepsi, pal.
She's got a mind of her own.
What's with this guy?
Look, I just thought...
You thought? What you really thought was that I don't know the difference between Pepsi and a Coke, right?
Here's your Pepsi.
Thank you.
Kids say the darndest things.
What are you looking at?
I like this place.
From office work to housework to basic necessities like eating, we utilize our hands to perform an amazing array of activities. When our hands become impaired, it's a priority to restore them to maximum function. At NovaCare Outpatient Rehabilitation's many local centers, our trained hand therapists treat a broad range of conditions ranging from fractures to arthritis to carpal tunnel syndrome. For a NovaCare center near you, call 1-800-770-NOVA.
QSP. There's only one place where you can find this sign of excellence, this sign of risk-free purchasing, this sign of quality select products. You'll find a QSP symbol on the best of the best brands at Highway Appliance and Television. Our on-site warehouse and service department are also here for your complete satisfaction.
Factory-trained technicians and customer service professionals. At Highway, there's more to saving money than just low prices.
Highway Appliance and Television, Route 88 in Dunleavy.
And we are back here at Brownsville. Big football game tonight. Brownsville, they're excited. This place is pumped up. Fireworks are going off, Jeff. It's unbelievable. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Dante Morelli.
I am Jeff Littlehill, your color commentator this evening. Dante, unbelievable. There at the commercial break, fireworks and everything going off. This Brownsville crowd is excited this evening. It is senior night tonight. The final
Hawkins is my name.
season.
Nice to meet you. All right, gentlemen. Mr. Reg is the umpire. He's going to monitor the toss. I have a coin here. The red part is heads. That's heads. Silver is tails. Silver is tails. I must catch the coin. If I drop it, we'll do it again. Heads or tails? He wants silver part, tails. It's red, red. You win the toss. Want the ball? They're going to receive. Which way are you going to kick? You're going to kick that way? Stand over there, White. Over here, Black. Shake hands again, guys. Brownsville won the toss, will receive.
Okay, Brownsville wins a toss. They elect to receive, and this place is pumped up. We got some great football players on this Brownsville team, as well as Beth Center. They're having a struggling year, but they're trying to get things together. They really want to beat Brownsville, especially a good powerhouse team.
Well, yeah, Dante, a win here for Brownsville tonight would really destroy their season. They already had that loss earlier in the year to Charleroi. If they win tonight and Charleroi loses, they will clinch the Century Conference. But if Charleroi wins and Brownsville wins, they will have the same record, but because of earlier in the year, Charleroi defeating Brownsville, they will win with a tiebreak.
Probably the most exciting game that CUTV has covered this season. And Charleroi put on another thriller last week as they beat Jeanette by 3 points. Every time we go to Charleroi, it's always a thriller.
Yeah, it really must be a Cinderella season for Coach Dunn this year, huh, Dante?
In the Magic City.
In the Magic City. It's been magic all year long. I hope we get to go back there again.
Seal Durant down deep to receive, along with number 15, Jason Cash. Brownsville, it's our senior night. They're graduating 18 seniors. This is playing their last game here at Brownsville. That's a big chunk out of your football team.
That's pretty impressive to know that they can have 18 people graduate, and they'll probably still fill them up next year. That's very impressive.
And we're off. A short little kick there, received by Brownsville, taken down as soon as it's caught at about the 38-yard line.
Very short kick there, Dante, but good play. Good play by the number 70 there. If you're an up guy blocking and you get that ball in a short kick, you just pounce right on it and go right down on the ground. No chance in trying to risk a fumble.
It looked like as if it was a little fumble there between the two guys, but Brownsville handled it well. They're going to take it 1st and 10 at their 40-yard line, and here we go. Patitucci, the big man, hands off, number 44. This guy's running. That's about a 9-yard gain. Number 44, Matt Kraus with a good run.
Good run there, Dante is right. Good way to start the game off, 9-yard run. It's going to be tough. Beth Center must prove that they can stop the run before Patitucci starts putting the ball in the air. But he is very deadly when he puts it up there.
He is. You're exactly right. Putting the ball up in the air, and he's going to throw it to a receiver. That cornerback is on an island all alone, and he got bullets coming at him. And one's from Patitucci's arm, so you better look out. Here goes Patitucci. Handoff. That man gets a 1st down. Number
Big
45.
Justin Spence there, Dante. He'll be rumbling for some yards this evening.
Justin Spence and Matt Kraus make a good combination in the backfield for Brownsville.
Yes, they do. Both of them are over 220 pounds each. So it's not like you get a break when the halfback gets the ball. They're both big loads, and they will definitely be delivering blows this evening.
1st and 10. And a handoff here. This is Kraus, and Kraus is taken down hard by a mob of Bulldogs. They're there right on top of it. Gain of maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Good play by the defense. Really coming over, gang tackling. It's going to be tough for them to take these running backs down. As you can see right here, Beth Center does a nice job of gang tackling, wrapping up and bringing him down, making sure that he doesn't get much more yardage. But as you can see, Dante, he's a big guy, and he fell forwards.
2nd and 9. Patitucci is going to keep this one. He throws. Overthrown. Pass intended for number 40, Jason Kuhn. And good thing Patitucci just got that off. There was a man coming from his blind side ready to nail him.
Yeah, Patitucci almost got labeled right there. That would have been really bad for this Brownsville team to see their quarterback number 4 to go down early in the game.
Patitucci, like you said earlier, they were yelling his name off for the senior night and all the awards he's won, and it was just unbelievable. Student of the Year award for WTAE, Student Athlete Year award. Here goes Patitucci again. He's going to throw, and this time it's caught. Jason Cash out of bounds. That's good enough for a 1st down, it looks like.
Well, Patitucci is definitely a very accurate passer. Last year he passed for over 1,800 yards with 15 touchdowns. So you know he is a very confident passer. He will get the ball in the air, and he will find the open receiver. Good blocking by the offensive line. Good catch. Good play. Brownsville, they're going to beat you in the air or on the ground.
here goes Brownsville again, 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 35-yard line. Patitucci fakes a handoff. He's going to keep this one. He has a wide open hole. He's turning upfield. He has good enough for a first down, and he's tackled at about the 15-yard line. Beautiful run by Matt Patitucci.
What I said earlier, Dante, last year he rushed for over 400 yards. It's really hard to stop him. Looked like he was going to run the option. He just saw a little hole, as you can see, fake into the fullback, sees a little hole. You can't do that. If you have your priority as a quarterback, you must account for Mike Patitucci running the ball. Good run by Patitucci.
Excuse me, I called him Matt Patitucci. It's Mike. And a handoff here. That is number 45, Justin Spence. Gain of a few yards on the play.
I think that play right there was set up with the last play. They faked to the fullback the last play. This play, they give it to big 45, Justin Spence, and he rumbled for a few yards.
And here we go. That's 2nd down and 7, gain of 3 on the play for Spence. And they have a full house backfield. Handoff there, that's to Kraus. Kraus is going real close to the end zone, but he gets tackled at about the 3-yard line.
Dante, Brownsville is basically having their way with this Beth Center defense, just driving down the field. They're able to pass the ball, run the ball. They're giving it to all their backs. Patitucci's having a run. Beth Center is not looking very impressive in this first off defensive set. Brownsville, on the other hand, looks very impressive.
Looking very good, running the ball right up the field. 1st and goal, and that's a touchdown there. Touchdown, Brownsville.
Dante Kraus scored the touchdown there, but he took a lick when he went into that end zone. Unbelievable shot Kraus took. Good job of holding on to the ball, but he was rewarded with 6 points.
Matt Kraus.
As you can see right here, number 44, Kraus, running in and took a really big shot.
Almost did not get in, but he got in there, snuck in there. That's 6 points for Brownsville. Extra point attempt. Up, and it is good. 7-0 Brownsville. They jump on top early. Senior night. And we'll be back. CUTV Game of the Week.
This October, see Storybook Pumpkinland at Triple B Farms. Over 250 fairy tale and nursery rhyme pumpkin characters. There's entertainment for the whole family, hay rides, farm animals, and a children's playground. Enjoy the gift and craft shop and refreshments. Located near Monongahela and Elizabeth, the festival is open every day in October with special weekend events. Call Triple B Farms at 258-3557 for more information. It's the best pumpkin festival in Western Pennsylvania.
With every change in life comes a wealth of opportunities. But to seize those opportunities, you sometimes need a partner, like National City. Tell us where you want to go. Share with us the goals you want to achieve. Then let National City provide you with the home equity loans, car loans, and investment opportunities to make them happen. National City. Follow your own lead.
And we are back here at Brownsville. Delarousse is going to kick off. A linebacker kicking off. You don't hear that too much in football. And deep to receive, number 2, Robin Lehu for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be picked up here by number 7. It's fumbled, but he picks it up. He's going to run. And he's tackled hard by Brownsville. Number 75, number 30 getting in on the play.
Good special teams there by Brownsville. Number 7 fumbled the ball a little bit there, and that gave Brownsville a chance to really come down and really jump on him before he could do much with it.
In the last touchdown on your screen right now, there goes Kraus in the end zone. Boom, gets hit hard, but he gets in there for 6 points.
Yeah, those big running backs, both over 220 pounds, if you hit them, you're really going to have to get a good shot because more likely than not, they'll be falling forward.
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 19. Oh, and Brownsville just right on top of that play, getting behind the line of scrimmage and tackling.
Very big defense, good job. Penetration in the backfield, that's what this Brownsville team needs. To get into the backfield, disrupt the play, that's exactly what they did. Keeping this Best Center team from getting any kind of thing going with their running game. As you can see, 2 blockers, but before he can even get to the line of scrimmage, he's met by a whole host of Brownsville tacklers.
Of course, Delarose in on the play. A big run stopper and stuffer for the Falcons.
Big 45 Justin Spence was in there also, causing some havoc.
Beth Center loses a yard on that play. It's 2nd and 11. Number 12 here. He's looking to throw the ball. He throws deep, intended for number 20. Oh, number 33 for Brownsville intercepts it. Beautiful interception by Tom Kwasny.
As you can see, number 33 was just sitting back there, basically playing a free safety, looking at that ball the whole way. A lot of time to throw here, very little pressure from the defense. Really unloaded a pass, but as you can see, number 33 read it the whole way, just playing center field.
Kwasny was just waiting for that one. And Brownsville takes over at their own 49-yard line. Excellent field position.
Tough break for Best Center there.
1st and 10. Patitucci got a full house backfield in behind him. And he fakes it. He's going to throw this time. He throws. Jason Cash. It's caught. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. That's a touchdown for Brownsville. Jason Cash as he takes a pass from Patitucci. Beautiful play.
Unbelievable, Dante. The thing that impresses me the most right there is not the fact about the pass, but it's the fact that the wide receiver did not have to break stride. That ball was right where it needed to be. Great pass. You know, I talked to the coach earlier before the game, and he said that Best Center needed to play a perfect game. They couldn't have any mistakes. They already had one mistake, the interception. Brownsville turns it right around for 6 points. I think Brownsville offense and defense are both too high-powered for this Best Center team to be making mistakes. They've already made one, and Brownsville capitalizes immediately.
First play, Brownsville on that drive. Extra point is up and good. It's 14-0 Brownsville. Excellent job. We'll be back after this.
Gordon is way behind. Stick a fork in Jeff. He's done.
Oh, my. What is he thinking? Holy Baloo. What the heck is that?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Well, what could possess a man to drive like that?
Gotcha.
He's making his move. Backward. Gordon wins.
We gotta get him a cup holder.
That's it. Generation Next.
You sell these direct broadcast satellite dishes. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Senator. We sell DBS systems.
But isn't it true that DBS systems don't carry local programming?
There's nothing illegal about that.
But if someone has cable TV, they still get local programming, like local news, sports, and weather, for example.
When you sell someone a DBS system, do you tell them they can't get their local channels anymore?
Do I have to answer that? I don't have to answer that.
If you're thinking about DBS, you might want to think twice. Cable TV, the best value in home entertainment.
I don't have to answer that.
And we are back here. Justin Delarose going to kick off here. Number 12 deep to receive for Beth Center. The kick is off. It's a high and long one. Caught at about the 6-yard line. Number 12 is going to run it back. Oh, and he decides to throw 7. That's a flag on the play. That's forward progress. That's going to set Beth Center back a big time.
2 things went wrong. One, number 7 was in front of the pass, which makes it a forward lateral. Number 2, he didn't catch the ball. Best Center really needs to start turning some things around
Illegal
tonight.
forward pass. Illegal forward pass, 5 yards against the offense. First down.
Dante, it's already 14-0. It's 7:48 left in the first quarter. If Best Center doesn't get something going right here, right now, it could be a very long night.
It certainly can be. As you see already early on in this first quarter, 14-0. Brownsville's just tearing it up on the field here, and their defense is doing an excellent job. Not a bad choice there by number 12 to throw the ball to Welsh, but it was just forward. You know, I mean, maybe you want to try and get the ball upfield, but it necessarily didn't happen on that play.
No, it definitely did not. In fact, it only hurt them, unfortunately.
Best Center will take it at their own 10-yard line. And flag on the play. Maybe false start on the offense. We'll see what happened.
Offside. Line up in the neutral zone on the defense. First down and 5.
And 5 yards in favor of the best center, not a false start.
That is the most productive yards Best Center has had so far this first quarter, and it was on an offsides on the defense. So basically, the defense is controlling what happens with Best Center right now.
First and 5 at the Best Center 15-yard line. Number 12 under center for the Bulldogs. And clock is ticking down to 7:25. There's a handoff there, and their fumble, and Brownsville picks that up. And it's Brownsville ball at the 17-yard line. Unbelievable.
Things are just going Brownsville way right now. Unbelievable hit put on Bundy. He just coughed the ball up. Brownsville recovers. Nothing is going Best Center's way right now.
There's Bundy right there. Loses the ball, and Brownsville jumps all over it. So it's first and 10 at the Bulldog 17-yard line. Patitucci goes with the full house backfield again and fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Throws deep. Jason Cash. Caught. Touchdown! Oh, no. No touchdown. He went out of bounds in the back.
He dropped the pass there, Dante, and you know what? Brownsville would have had another 6 points if 15 could have caught that ball right there. Brownsville, if I was Best Center, I would need to call a timeout and talk to my defense because their receivers right now are getting behind the coverage. And the minute that starts to happen, that is big trouble for the defense. They've already given up 2 touchdowns. They don't need to be giving up any more right now if they want to stay in this game.
Second and 10, full house backfield again. Handoff here to number 12 for Brownsville. He got an open field. He's turning it upfield. He's in the end zone. That's Billy Poop. And there's a flag on the play.
Best Center right now is hoping that it is on Brownsville. Otherwise, it might be 20-0.
I think it's on Best Center. The touchdown may count. We'll see what happens here. Man did not get into the end zone.
Dead ball foul. After the touchdown, a personal foul on the defense. Number 88.
Personal foul on the defense. Not working out too well for Beth.
Dead ball foul, personal foul on the defense. Half the distance of the goal.
Dante, it's 7:07 left in the first quarter, and that could be the nail in the coffin.
I really thought that was close to a touchdown there as number 12 for Brownsville, Billy Poog, almost ran that in for a touchdown. And so it's first down for Brownsville. Deep. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a touchdown. Extra point attempt. Up and good. 21-0. As I get my stuff straight, we'll be back.
At Davies Ford, you're going to get the absolute lowest prices on new and used cars and trucks. Yoy!
I'd like you to see our large selection of cars, trucks, vans, and sport utilities.
You will receive the absolute lowest price and highest trade allowance guaranteed.
And quality service you deserve. That's our commitment.
You have our name on it.
Davies Ford, where no one walks away unsatisfied.
Ace Hardware in Grindstone is the place where you'll find the helpful hardware folks. When it comes to home and vehicle maintenance, it helps to have the right tool for the project, and Ace Hardware is just the place to find those tools. Plumbing, paint, electrical, power tools. The friendly people at Ace Hardware in Grindstone are here to help you find that tool so you can get on with that project. Ace Hardware, Route 40 East in Grindstone. Everything you need in just one place.
We're back here. De La Rose set the kickoff, and Brownsville just scored a touchdown. Billy Pugh got in. He was not down, and everything's okay. We're set to go. We're ready to go. What do you say, Jeff?
Oh, I think we're definitely ready to go, Dante.
And the ball is kicked and picked up by Welsh, and he's tackled as he is tackled at his own 20-yard line.
I don't think things are going very well for Best Center right now. Welsh should have tried to return that ball. Fortunately for him, he was able just to pounce on it and make sure Brownsville didn't recover that one.
Yeah, Brownsville being right on top of it, scoring every time they get the ball, scoring every time. They're 3 for 3 so far tonight. There's still 7:07 left in this first quarter of play. That's a lot of time, and to score 21 points already, that's very quick. That's something good to say about your offense and your defense. Beth center, handoff. Not much gain on the play, maybe a gain of 2 yards.
That was Chad Smith on the fullback carry right up the middle. Best center right now trying to start things off slowly before they go for something big.
Chad Smith trying to mix it up in the backfield with Rich Bundy. Gain of 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8. And the clock is ticking down to 6:25. Best center just eating up time on the clock here. And the fans are booing. This is interesting. They get in a formation now. Number 12, handoff. Number 46 again, that's Chad Smith again. Not much of a gain on the play.
Dante, I don't have much experience in the booth, but I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody could describe to you what was going on in that last play.
Third and 5. One thing may be, I don't know. Best center just might not want to take a beating like they already have in this first quarter, 21-0, and there's 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Then we might see the slow formation all night long, and you hate to see a football team really quit like this.
I don't think the fans are appreciating this much either, Dante, as they're starting to boo.
And fakes the handoff. He has the ball still. Number 12, he throws deep, has a man wide open downfield, overthrown, intended for number 33. And that could have been a big play for Beth Center.
Yes, it could have been a big play, and it also could have been a gift. 33 running down the field with his hands up, looking for an early Christmas present. As you can see, he's got his hands up. No real prayer on the ball, just saying, please, please, dropping my hands off the fingertips. Almost a big play for Best Center. Almost.
Almost. That could have been something. Best Center in pump formation on 4th and 5. Flag on the play. We'll see what this is about. Brownsville had 12 men on the field.
Illegal substitution against the black. 12 men on the field, 5-yard penalty.
And
that will be a first down, Dante.
That's correct, first down.
That's a first down. Take it on me. Wait. It's a first down.
First down, Best Center.
Well, we could have a game on our hands after all.
12 men on the field, 5-yard penalty, first down.
You know, Dante, the last couple times, Best Center doesn't look like they're doing too much on the ground, but the last few times that they have put the ball in the air, there is a possibility that they have a chance for the big play. The first time it was intercepted, but the second time, the man beat the coverage, got downfield, past the safety. I think Best Center needs to start putting the ball in the air to stretch out this defense.
Clock is ticking down to 5 minutes, and this slow formation again by the Bulldogs. Number 12, handoff. And not much, gain of maybe about 4 or 5 yards on the play for the Bulldogs.
I think they need to start, that was Rich Bundy, they need to start getting Bundy outside to his strength. He's not a very big back, but he is a very quick back. They need to start getting him outside, letting him start to use some of his moves, see if he can do something. Running up the middle against this Brownsville defense, I don't think is the answer.
2nd and 6. And 21-0, Brownsville on top. And Best Center just chewing up time on the clock, and they don't like getting blown out. You really can't blame them. You got to remember Brownsville beat South Allegheny earlier this season, 85-15. There's a handoff right there by Best Center. Rich Bundy again, a gain of maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play.
If you saw right there, Dante, Bundy got the ball, but he almost fumbled it as they started running through the hole.
And here we go on the replay.
As you can see, Bennett right here turns around, hands the ball off to Bundy, but Bundy starting to fumble the ball as he's running through the hole. Luckily, there was no Brownsville defender right there to hit him, because he probably would have coughed that one up.
3rd and 3. And now we're starting to see Beth Center take their time in the huddle. And then they'll take their time going to the line and getting in a set formation. I've never seen this before, and it almost disappoints you that they're kind of giving up this early in the football game. I mean, even if you get blown out, just at least score some points. And a handoff there. Brownsville's right on top of it. They push him back far. Flag on the play. That was a run there by Chad Smith.
Dante, I don't know what to tell you about that play. Brownsville domination, but that could have been unnecessary
Captain
roughness.
Black.
Holding.
Captain Black. Decline it.
Dante, this is domination by Brownsville
Holding
right here.
on the offense. Penalties decline. 4th.
Beth Center is unable to move the ball at all. They got a gift. Brownsville, when they were punting, they got another chance, and once again, Beth Center goes 3 and out, Dante. What do you have to say about that? They're down 21-0. It seems like they're already giving up. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter, they're going to a stall tactic. They're just kind of running up the middle. They're not really trying to stretch out the defense. It looks like they've already given up.
One thing I think about that is, it's one thing if you go 3 and out. It's another thing if you are just trying to lay down, chew up time on the clock, and just get out of here. That's not right. And hit hard there. Number 12 for Brownsville. That's Billy Pugh, again, the man who scored the touchdown. Not a very big guy, but he's willing to get in there. Only 5'8", 155.
No, not very big at all. And a good play by Beth Center right there. Good special teams, making sure Pugh doesn't get a big gain out of that. As you have seen earlier in the game, Pugh does have breakaway speed on that touchdown run.
Clock is at 3:05 left in this first quarter. Handoff, fake the handoff to Jason Cash. Patitucci's being run down. He's going to throw downfield. Number 44, in and out of his hands. Number 44, Justin Spence. And Patitucci, the Italian southpaw. That brings up 2nd down. Patitucci trying to get it going again.
Brownsville trying to run some tricky right there. A few fakes. Fake to the fullback. Fake to the man in motion, dropping back. Good play by Brownsville. Patitucci rolling out to give himself some more time. Unfortunately, just a little high, just over the hands of a leaping Matt Krause.
He threw into like double, or maybe even it was triple coverage, but Patitucci can get away with that. There's a handoff there. That's Justin Spence. He's following his blockers, and he has about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, you know, Dante, Patitucci can definitely get away with that. Last year, throwing for over 1,800 yards. If you throw for 1,800 yards in high school football, you can definitely get away with a lot of those throws, especially against Beth Center tonight. It kind of looks like their heart's not really in this game.
I'm sorry, that was number 44, Matt Krause. Also doing a good job along with Justin Spence. There's a handoff there. That's Krause. Krause has a 1st down. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Flag on the play. It might be a late hit on Beth Center. But a beautiful play by Matt Krause.
Brownsville right now is just having their way with Beth Center. Whatever they want, they have.
2:18 to go in this first quarter. 21-0. Brownsville is up. And flag on the play. It might be against Beth Center. Late hit out of bounds. Let's see what the refs have to say on this one. Things just aren't working out good for Beth Center tonight.
Personal foul, flipping against the defense. Half the distance of the goal, 1st down.
So, 1st and goal for the Brownsville. They have a chance to score another touchdown right here. And I don't think Brownsville's going to settle for a field goal the way they've been doing it all night long.
I don't think they need to settle for a field goal right now, Dante. Beth Center has yet to prove that they can stop them on the ground or in the air.
Full house backfield. Patitucci under center, the Italian southpaw to Brownsville. And a handoff there. Oh, Patitucci faked the handoff. That's a touchdown. He got into the end zone with the QB keeper. He tricked me on that play.
Dante, it is senior night. I think they're trying to get all their seniors involved right now, and we have a flag on the play right now.
I think Beth Center may have jumped
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike defense, 46.
And wow, just things aren't working out well at all for Beth Center. I mean, it's only the first quarter, and they can. It's like taking a lemon and make it into lemonade. They have to do something to get something positive out of this game tonight. And that wasn't a fumble there. Late hit, personal foul. Beth Center just racking up the penalties tonight, and Brownsville is racking up the points. Extra point attempt by De La Rose. It's up and good. 28-0. Brownsville dominating the first quarter with 2:06 to go.
Uniontown Holiday Inn, owned by Crown American Hotels, is the perfect place for a family getaway. The Uniontown Holiday Inn offers more than just comfortable rooms. There's great food and all kinds of family fun in the Holidome Indoor Recreation Center. And when everything quiets down, there's even something special for Mom and Dad. Remember, kids and grandkids eat, stay, and play free. The Uniontown Holiday Inn, the official hotel for family fun.
Rotolo is the Mon Valley's only full-line Chrysler Corporation dealer with a complete inventory of Dodge cars and trucks, Chrysler Plymouth cars and vans, and Jeep Eagle products. Rotolo also features a full line of used cars and trucks. Their award-winning service department offers the latest in diagnostic equipment, as well as a full collision shop. Rotolo is the proud recipient of Chrysler's most prestigious award, the 5-Star Award for Excellence. Rotolo is located on Route 88 in North Shawray, 10 minutes away from Interstate 70.
We are back here. De La Rose set the kickoff. 28-0. Brownsville's up and just beating up on this Bulldog team.
Yeah, Dante, they are more than just up right now. They are dominating this Best Center team.
And caught by number 33 for the Bulldogs. He has a wide open hole and he's turning it upfield. He has De La Rose to beat, but he doesn't beat him because De La Rose is right on top of it.
Well, Dante, De La Rose is a Division I prospect, and I tell you what right now, a quick little move is not going to shake him. As you can see, he just stood his ground and flattened him.
That's what makes him a Division I prospect. Look at him. He kicks the ball and then he makes tackles. You don't see kickers making tackles, but this kicker has an exception.
Yeah, Dante, unbelievable. As you can see, he broke through, tries to make a little move, but De La Rose just said, "Ouch! Have a seat."
Ouch! He's going to fill that one in the morning. 1st and 10, 1:58. And Brownsville is just dominating. Here goes Beth Center. Handoff there. Man gets nowhere. That's Rich Bundy. In fact, he might even lose a half a yard on the play.
You know, I believe that Beth Center outweighs this Brownsville team by about 30 pounds. But do you know what the difference may be? As you heard when they were announcing all the seniors, so many of these senior players were power lifters. And that is a very big defense. They are dominating this line right now. I don't think the weight really matters because Beth Center they can't really do anything. Trying to run up the middle, I think they need to start running outside if they want to gain any yards on the ground.
Brownsville is one of the few schools that I know that has a weightlifting team, which I found kind of interesting. You're right, Jeff. That might be the reason why they're so powerful, strong, and big. And they're quick, too. And this is a keeper here by Bennett. He has a block, and he's taken down as number 40, Jason Kuhn right on top. Bennett kind of lost his ground there.
Yeah, you can't blame Bennett for that one. He had a blocker in front of him. Looks like he was running either an option or a bootleg. As you can see, faking to the fullback, rolling out. Looks like a bootleg, has a blocker. But before he can make his cut, he just falls right to the turf.
40 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. 3rd and 10. For Beth Center. And here we go, Beth Center taking their time again and letting the clock go. 20 seconds now. So 20 seconds wasted on just getting into formation. Here goes Bennett, almost tackled in the backfield. Dodges another one, throws downfield, and caught. Pass is caught by number 2. That is Robin Lehue.
Is there a
Beautiful
flag
catch.
on the Dante? Looks like there's a flag on the play. That could have been pass interference or holding.
We'll see what the flag is
Personal
about.
foul, roughing the passer on the defense. 15 yards.
So a big gain for Beth Center on that one.
Dante, it took almost a whole first quarter for Beth Center to get into Brownsville territory.
Here goes Bennett on the play, throws deep downfield. Nice pass.
Yeah,
And
it
he
was a
hits
good
Lehue.
pass. Give all the credit to Bennett there. He really hustled to get outside, give some time to the receivers so they can get into their patterns. Good throw, throwing into coverage.
And 7 seconds left, 7 ticks left on this clock here in the first quarter. And Beth Center's moving on up. And we'll see where they place it. 28-0. Brownsville's up, just dominating this game. But a big, huge gain for Brownsville on this play.
Looks like Brownsville is in a bit of fog out there on the 30-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter CUTV Game of the Week.
From office work to housework to basic necessities like eating, we utilize our hands to perform an amazing array of activities. When our hands become impaired, it's a priority to restore them to maximum function. At NovaCare Outpatient Rehabilitation's many local centers, our trained hand therapists treat a broad range of conditions ranging from fractures to arthritis to carpal tunnel syndrome. For a NovaCare center near you, call 1-800-770-NOVA.
Looking for a hometown Honda dealer? Then look no more. Rainbow Honda in Ritchieville is the place for you. Rainbow Honda has been serving the area for 24 years with a laid-back and relaxed atmosphere and has an award-winning service department locally owned and operated daily. Rainbow Honda has been recently awarded Honda Total Satisfaction Award, and all 1997 cars are on clearance. Rainbow Honda, located on Route 40, Ritchieville, is the place where customers call home. For more information, call 632-6881. That's 632-6881.
We are back here with the second quarter of play, a new 12 minutes on the clock, and that's a new fresh start for Beth Center as they are at the Brownsville 32-yard line. They're going to try and get something going here, Jeff.
Yeah, Dante, they need to get away from this stalling tactic and start throwing the ball. Bennett has looked fairly impressive with the few passes he has attempted this evening.
Bennett, wishbone in the backfield, one wide receiver. Oh, tries to go for a handoff. Brownsville is just so quick off the line, coming and sacking him. That was number 80 on the sack, Brandon Smith.
Dante, I don't know what that play was. It could have been some play action, but whatever it was, it doesn't really look like he was going to hand the ball off. It looked like a bootleg.
He fell again, it looks like, slipped again.
I wonder if that turf is a little bit slippery down there, but it looks like Bennett's having the only one. I haven't seen a Brownsville player slip at all this evening.
No, I haven't. You got to remember, they're playing in their own backyard, and they're loving it tonight.
Oh, they definitely are. It's senior night.
Yeah, 28 points in the first quarter. And here goes Beth Center, the slow formation. Big loss on the play. That's 2nd and 15. And Bennett takes a snap, throws deep. He has Lehue, and it's intercepted. Picked off by number 21, Boyd Bagwell. And
Dante, can you say domination? This Brownsville team owns the night. Unbelievable.
Well, Bennett shouldn't have thrown that pass in the first place. He throws here, it's double coverage, and not a bad pass thrown, but he just leads into double coverage right there, and number 21 had it there the whole time. He was waiting for it. Boyd Bagwell.
You know, I don't think that was Bennett's fault. If you saw the wide receiver there, he didn't even look for the ball.
No, he didn't. He was just running for the end zone.
This Beth Center team is playing with very little heart right now.
Here goes Patitucci with the QB keeper in the flip. The pitch is out, and this man has a first down. That's number 44. Matt Krause again, turning it upfield for a huge gain. Like you said, Jeff, domination.
This is total domination right now. Dante, I hate to say it, but it looks like this is a quad A team versus a single A team.
Brownsville was a triple A team last year. They got moved down to double A. now because they lost a lot of kids last year due to graduation. But here goes Kraus, and he gets away with a few blockers and a gain of about 5 yards on the play.
To reiterate what you were just saying, Dante, Brownsville did move down. They were AAA last year. They moved down to AA this year. But last year, they made it to the championship game. So that really tells you, I mean, this Brownsville team is very dominant. And all they did was move down a division. And they are just dominating.
Yeah, and coming off as champs, a lot of the kids that played on the team for Brownsville last year were all juniors, and now they're all seniors. That's why they're so dominant.
The only loss for Brownsville this year was against Charleroi, and that was when Brownsville, most of the team had a stomach flu, and they still played a very gutsy game against a very good Charleroi team who looks like probably will win the Century Conference this year. Very well-deserved Century Conference champions, I would say, in Charleroi. They've played maybe, as you can see right here, Brandon Isbell, we've covered a couple of his games this year.
He's the rainmaker.
We covered a game against California. He had 4 touchdowns and 160 yards. And Rocky Doman from Carmichael's. But Isbell, really can't say enough about him. Monessen with an outside shot at making the playoffs, and I tell you what, that man had a lot to do with that.
The night we covered that football game, he had 4 touchdowns, including an interception, and he won the homecoming king.
You see that, Dante? The best Falcon fans are CUTV fans.
Oh, we love it. We love it. And we're big fans of every football team up here, as we love covering every week, going to a different high school football game. Next week, we'll start covering playoffs. Patitucci with a pitch. And this is number 26. He's turning it upfield. The best center, they're dragging him down as they hurry up and get on the tackle. That's a first down for Brownsville.
Dante, players from this best center team are slipping all over the place right now. There were 2 players who went to plant and meet the oncoming runner and just fell. Best center is really having a lot of trouble trying to plant.
Sil Durant on the run there with the pitch and turning it upfield. There he is. And jumping over guys and keep on running and running and running. And finally taken down. Best center dragging him down. 28-0, 9:43 to go. Here goes Patitucci. He's going to go to the air. He's running. The Italian southpaw. He's looking, pointing. He throws. Intended for Jason Cash. Overthrown. And a little bump on the play, but after the pass was thrown. Good call by the refs on not throwing a flag.
I'll tell you what, Dante. Do you know what impressed me the most right there? Was not Patitucci rolling out, but the fact that when he was rolling out, he started to direct. As you can see, Patitucci right here, he starts to direct his receiver where to go. That right there is leadership. Very good play. He didn't complete the pass, but I was very impressed. That is good field leadership by Mike Patitucci.
Very good. 2nd and 10. He will certainly be missed after he graduates this year. 2nd and 10, 28-0, Brownsville's up. 2nd quarter of play, 9:36 to go. Patitucci fakes the handoff to Kraus. He pitches it to Kraus on the outside. He's going, turns it upfield. He has good for a first down. He's down to 30, 25, 20, and he's down at about the 16-yard line. Beautiful run by Kraus as he takes the dump pass from Patitucci, turns it upfield.
Well, Brownsville did an excellent job setting up the screen right there. Patitucci dropped about 15 yards back.
Yeah, there he is again, the Italian southpaw with a nice fake and a nice block by Kraus, holding up that guy from best center, and he's wide open. Takes a dump pass and he goes.
It was a good screen, good play by Kraus. Just getting a quick hit on the guy, then letting him go, moving outside.
Patitucci's throwing deep. Sil Durant. That's a touchdown. I'm sorry, that's number 22, Mitch Mitchell on the play. Touchdown pass. Patitucci, what more can you say about this kid? He is the playmaker.
Oh, he definitely is. He owns this evening. He owns senior night right now. Looks like there was a flag on the play, Dante.
Ball, taunting on the offense, 15-yard penalty. Dead ball, taunting on the offense, 15-yard penalty.
And so that will come back for Brownsville. No touchdown there. And
that happened after the play, I believe.
Let's see what happens here. There's Mitch Mitchell.
I believe
nice catch.
I believe that they will score the touchdown, but right here is where it is. where the penalty is.
Oh, yeah.
He hands the ball.
Mitch Mitchell. You don't do that. You certainly, that's a big no-no, especially in the WPIAL.
We do not promote taunting here on CUTV, but when you are up 34-0.
De La Rose, 35-yard extra point attempt. It's good. Beautiful. De La Rose is coming through. That'll make it 35-0. Brownsville will be back.
You live your life chasing dreams. National City is in the business of helping you catch them. You know where you want to go, and National City can help you get there. Because we realize our IRAs, trust plans, and home loans are more than financial services. They are bridges to your dreams. National City. Follow your own lead.
At Davies Ford, you're going to get the absolute lowest prices on new and used cars and trucks. Yoy!
I'd like to invite you to see our large selection of cars, trucks, vans, and sport utilities.
You will receive the absolute lowest price and highest trade-in allowance, guaranteed.
And quality service that you deserve. This is our commitment.
And you have our name on it.
Davies Ford, where no one walks away unsatisfied.
We're back here. De La Rose, a linebacker with a strong leg for kicking. He kicks it straight-legged, and he has a nice kick.
Yeah, he's not the soccer-style kicker, which we are now seeing dominating the NFL in college. He's the normal, conventional kicker, basically like the lineman type, just run right up, straight ahead, kick it with the toe.
And on the kickoff, we had a flag on the play, clipping on Beth Center's part. And so things just, Beth Center really having a hard time getting the wheels turning so far tonight, and they want to get something going.
Yeah, they really do, and they really haven't started any kind of momentum on offense or defense. They haven't shut down Brownsville at all. Offensively, they haven't moved the ball. They've only picked up a very few first downs. They need to start something right now, Dante. They need to start moving the ball.
1st and 10 at the Beth Center 15-yard line. And a handoff there, and Brownsville right on top of it. Number 46, that's Chad Smith on the play. Brownsville, their run defense is just doing a great job.
Yes, it's very tough to run against a team like Brownsville, who is very solid in the middle. As you can see, De La Rose, the Division I prospect, coming up to make a solid hit on Smith.
I tell you what, the fans are loving it though. Up 35-0, they're still cheering and they're loving their football team. I wonder what this place is going to look like for playoffs. If
rockin'. One
just
word.
The town.
Rockin'.
Be painted in black and gold, the whole town. And Beth Center trying to chew up more time on the clock. Clock is ticking down to 8:10. 2nd and 10 for them. And Bennett tried to get a handoff or something going there, a fake handoff, and Brownsville just comes behind the line and tackles him.
Bennett's having a tough time getting off the turf right there. He looks a little frustrated. It looks like they had, once again, another bootleg for Bennett, but the lineman couldn't get over there quick enough to pick up that defensive end. Good play by Brownsville once again with the quick speed from the defensive end coming up and making the play.
That was number 80, Brandon Smith, as we called his name earlier. And refs are blowing the whistles here. Brandon Smith coming behind the line, just tackling him hard as he was doing earlier on in the night. And a lot of play for the seniors tonight.
Dante, how long before the second string card starts coming in? Brownsville being up 35-0, do you risk keeping your first stringer players in, knowing that next week you have the playoffs begin, you want to keep all your key players fresh? If I was Coach Bartolomucci, I would start putting in some second string players now.
Jeff, I couldn't agree with you more. That's a great idea.
Especially being up 35-0, I don't know if I really want to run up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to run up the score. I mean, Beth Center hasn't proven all night that they can even move the ball.
35-0. Clock is ticking to 7:10. And slow formation for Beth Center. Here goes Bennett. He's going to try and get something going. And he's sacked, taken down hard. Oh, I'm sorry. He was almost sacked. He got the ball off just in time. And Bennett's just taking a beating there as you see him getting up. But he's strong. He's still going to hang in there. He's just frustrated. I don't think he's just so much in pain, but just frustrated.
It's very easy to see the frustration on Bennett's part.
That'll bring up 4th down and 12 for...
As you can see, Bennett coming back with the draw play, and there's just no defense. Especially, I mean, it's one thing to have one guy get penetration, but when two guys get in there with penetration like that, you can just tell the defense is just dominating.
The punt is high and short. Fair catch called by Billy Pugh. So it's 1st and 10. Brownsville will take over at the 36-yard line of Beth Center. And they're going to try and get in the end zone again. As they run up the scoreboard. They've beaten South Allegheny 85-15. That's a most total points scored in WPIAL history. That's 100 points in one football game. That's phenomenal.
With most of them being contributed by a very strong Brownsville team.
Patitucci goes deep, sees Pugh, in and out of the hands of Pugh, flag on the play. It might be defensive pass interference. Number 33 there. We'll see what this is about.
Pass interference on the defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
It's tough to do if you are Welsh. It is very tough. Patitucci has been throwing the ball well all night. It looks like for the first time, Beth Center has good coverage. Pugh tried to catch the ball. It's the first time that Beth Center has actually covered a man down the field and made it difficult for a Brownsville player to catch the ball.
Yeah, and Pugh almost had that catch. It was just a little tiny bit overthrown, in and out of his hands, though. If he was a little bit taller, he could have made that catch.
Maybe something to build on for Beth Center right here. Outside of the pass interference, fairly good defense.
1st and 10 at the Beth Center 21-yard line. 15-yard penalty, they moved it up. And Patitucci fakes the handoff. Oh, hands off, I'm sorry. Man in it, that's number 45. Justin Spence in the end zone, turning it upfield. Wow. This guy is huge. 6 foot, 225 pounds. How'd you like him coming at you?
I think I'll pass, Dante. That's why I'm up in the booth and not down on the field. Good all-around run by Spence.
And Beth Center again with another personal foul here. I hope they're not taking their frustrations out on Brownsville because of Brownsville just jumping up on the lead. I mean, I really hope they're not. Maybe just accidental stuff, but Brownsville's going to try the extra point attempt, and they might go up 42-0.
Dante, I think that if you're not a Brownsville fan in the stands right now, this game is all around ugly.
Extra point attempt by Dela Rose. Up and good, 42-0. We have 6:05 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back.
I'm not hiding anything.
If someone buys a DBS system from you, isn't it true that they still have to purchase programming?
Isn't it also true DBS customers are responsible for their own service and installation?
I have no control over that.
But with cable TV, you've already got all the top-rated channels. There's no equipment to buy, and service and installation are guaranteed.
I don't think that's relevant.
Isn't it a fact, sir, that DBS can actually cost much more than cable TV?
I don't recall.
If you're thinking about DBS, you might want to think twice. Cable TV, the best value in home entertainment.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Out! Out! There's no way he's out! It's impossible!
Actually, Coach, it's not. See, Jimmy had to travel a distance of 90 feet. He reached an average speed of 15 miles per hour. The ball left 2 seconds later than Jimmy and had to go 1.5 times the distance.
If education is important to you, talk to your child's school about raising academic standards. Call 1-800-38-BE-SMART for a free booklet and be a big league
Thus
parent.
enabling it to reach the destination at a much quicker rate.
Did you factor in the wind speed?
We are back here. 1st and 10. It will be a 1st and 10 after Brownsville kicks it off. Dela Rose is kicking again. And so far, every time Brownsville has had the ball, they've had the ball 7 times. They've scored 7 times. It's made 7 extra point attempts, 42-0. You do the math, and unbelievable. And we're kicking it off. And a penalty on the play from the after the touchdown, the personal foul by Beth Center. They're moving the ball up. So let's see where Delarose kicks this one. Oh, this isn't Delarose. I'm sorry. This is number 19. New guy in, new kicker in. And he slides as he kicks, but the ball is bouncing. Picked up by Beth Center, fumbled, taken down hard. Wow. Number 19 with the kickoff, Seth DeRazio, the freshman, the only freshman on this varsity football team.
What a way for a freshman to come out into a game like that, kicking off and falling immediately.
So Bennett is not the only one slipping out there tonight.
No. But I believe that's the first Brownsville player I've seen fall this evening.
Right.
Maybe they have some kind of home field advantage that they're not telling anybody about.
They're just in their backyard, that's all.
Hey, definitely. You ever been playing basketball in your backyard? It's just about impossible for you to lose.
That's right. 42-0, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brownsville is up, 1st and 10 for Beth Center.
New faces in there right now, Dante.
There's Bennett with a handoff. Short gain on the play.
Starting to take some of that back. Delarose coming up into the hole to make the tackle. Slips himself.
But Delarose still manages to find a way to make the play. 5:40, clock is ticking down too. And there's an injured man down on the field for the Bulldogs. And we'll see what this is about. And the clock is stopped at 5:40. So Brownsville, they want to win a big game tonight. They want to have a very solid performance, so they feel very comfortable going into next week's playoff.
I think, Dante, that they have accomplished that tonight. I think they probably have accomplished all the goals that they have set out to do. Their starters have played exceptional on both sides of the ball. Offensively, Patitucci, Kraus, Spence, the line have all played very well. As you see right here, the WPIL passing leaders, Mike Patitucci from Brownsville, 1,127 yards. Won't quite reach the performance that he did last year with 1,800 yards, but still a very impressive year. To also say that Patitucci runs the ball also. Very impressive quarterback in my mind. Somebody who can run the ball and pass the ball. Sort of like Steve Young from the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep. And there's a big fan, a Bulldog fan there. This guy goes to every single game, and I always see him. He wears his yellow pants that are spray painted blue. But 1,127 yards. I didn't even get that much on my SATs. That's pretty big. Patitucci throwing that, he threw for 1,800 yards last year.
Yeah.
As a junior.
And
Division I prospect. He's going to go places. We might see him in the near future on bigger TV networks such as ABC.
It's very possible, especially when he has such a mix. He's a leader on the field, as you saw earlier, directing players where to go. As you can see, I believe that is number 69, up and limping off the field. That is Ethan Evans, a tackle. Limping off as he's being helped up. We hope he's all right. But back to Patitucci, a very, very excellent quarterback. He's been impressive all year long in both games that we have done. He's been impressive. Tonight, he's been more than impressive.
Yes, he has been the Italian southpaw, I like to call him, and he's quick. If he's not going to throw the ball, look out. He'll run. He'll turn it upfield, like you said, like a Steve Young.
Yeah.
And he'll take a hit. He runs like a rusher and a wide receiver combined.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's definitely very excellent. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds. He's not a small quarterback for high school standards.
And here goes Beth Center, 2nd and 8. Clock is ticking down to 5:20.
It's the stall tactic once again.
And the coach will finally tell them, okay. Referee says, okay, get down. And pass intended for number 20 or for number 2 there. That was Robin Leahy. And that could have been a pass that could have been completed. It's just they're not connecting tonight, Beth Center.
You know what, Dante? Number 30, I believe it was, made a great play on the ball. Bennett This is a quick slant. Bennett throws the ball. Number 30 just gets his hands up. And I'm telling you what right now, if he didn't, that play could have been connected. And there was a lot of room to run right there.
One thing I was saying earlier, there's a referee, he puts his arm up, and when he puts his arm up, Bennett gets his team down in the formation. And there's a flag on the play here. Looks like an offsides.
I don't know what happened to Rich Bundy. I believe that
Neutral zone infraction on a defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Rich Bundy was, I thought, the big shot running back for this Best Center team, but I really haven't seen too much out of him this evening. I don't know if he's had ankle problems all year long. I talked to about the 300-yard rushing game, 6-touchdown performance he had against Jefferson Morgan earlier in the year. But he's been slowed with ankle problems, and he might not be 100% tonight. That could be a big reason why Best Center doesn't have that much offense.
And the referees blow a whistle here. It's 3rd down and 3 for Best Center. Best Center yet to get a first down on their own. They've gotten it on penalties, but not by moving the ball up the field. Oh, I'm sorry. You are correct. I just remembered pass made by
yes, Bennett completing that long pass.
Oh, and then that was a penalty on Brownsville there.
Also roughing the passer, which they tacked on 15 more yards.
So excuse me, Best Center did have a first down, but I think that's their only one of the night. And the referee looks at his watch there. Bennett is looking at the referee, and the referee puts his arm up, and they get into that formation. So instead of getting a delay of game, I guess the referee tells them when to go. Handoff on the play, a gain of a yard, brings up 4th down for Best Center.
I don't really know what to think about this offense right now, Dante. They're stalling, they're coming out, they're not running plays that will really trying to open the game up. A few passes, but then they go right back to the fullback diving up the middle, and they've had no success all night. They need to start running outside and trying to open up these running lanes. They need to start getting outside more.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one option for them to do. But we'll see what will come. There's still a lot of time to play in this game. We got 2 more quarters and a high punt. Oh, and this man just gets it off. Beautiful punt there, as the snap was nice and high. He caught it though, and he got it off. Nice punt there.
That was number 23, Rich Bundy. I had just talked about him before. He had not been getting too many carries, and he comes out to punt the ball. So it looks like Bundy is all right, and I'm wondering why he's not in the game getting more carries. But very good play by Bundy, like you said.
Yeah,
very good play.
There it is on the replay. Just showed it.
That could easily have been a disaster for Best Center.
Oh, definitely. 3:20. And Patitucci with a handoff there. This is a new man. This is Mike Pugh. Mike Pugh's turn upfield. He has a hole. He's down to the 25-20. Jumps over a man. He's down. He looks like he was down at the 10, but he crawls his way up to about the 7-yard line. Beautiful play by Mike Pugh.
Dante, I don't know what to say about this Brownsville team. Impressive. Very impressive. You take on Kraus. You could give the ball to Kraus. You could give the ball to Spence. And now you could give the ball to Pugh. How do you, as a defense, how do you stop that?
I have no idea, but a tackle there just barely missed. I'm sorry, that's Billy Pugh. That's not Mike Pugh. But either way, Billy Pugh is having a great night. He had a touchdown earlier. Handoff here by Brownsville. Not much on the play. Not much of a game, but that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was even another player getting the ball. That was number 26, Durant. So they're starting to incorporate more players into this offense. I think we might start to see some 2nd and 3rd string players getting into this game. Being up 42-0 like Brownsville is, they might let their 1st stringers play out the first half.
Patitucci. Handoff there to Spence. And not much gain on the play there as the Bulldogs right on top of that play.
Well, hey, they finally tightened up their defense. Big Justin Spence there got the ball, but stopped dead in his tracks. Spence kind of reminds me of a mini bus looking in his black and gold uniform.
By the way, who had a phenomenal game Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, he ddid. Yes, he did. Phenomenal.
119 yards he had. And here goes Patitucci. And he was going to try and run the option there, but hey, Beth Center was right on top of it. They tackled Patitucci. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think that Beth Center knows right now that they cannot win this game. I don't believe that it's possible that they can come back in the second half and score 42 points and tie this game up. That would be saying that they would shut down Brownsville.
Correct.
I think right now Beth Center is just playing for pride.
Right, and you really can't blame them. They're not quitting. They're jumping right on top of this. I mean, Brownsville's just a real sneaky team. They like to run real sneaky plays. Here goes Patitucci. Mitch Mitchell connects with him. Touchdown. 6 more points for Brownsville as Brownsville went for it on 4th down.
That could be considered running up to score, Dante. It was 4th and 5. They could have easily have kicked a field goal. Yet they elect to go for it. Patitucci drops back, fires, throwing into double coverage right here, but just excellent play by Brownsville.
Yeah, Mitch Mitchell, nice catch there. And so far, Brownsville perfect on all their drives tonight for scoring. They've had 7 drives. They've been perfect.
A new kicker.
And that's Jason Cash. And extra point is no good.
Dante, I think right there, that is the first thing that has gone wrong for this Brownsville team.
Soccer sure has changed since I played. 30-foot rises. Contracting goals. This game is nothing like we could have ever imagined. And it all started with All Sport.
All Sport, with a third more carbs than Gatorade. The game will never be the same.
Each year, work-related injuries cost employers $70 billion in medical expenses and lost productivity. At NovaCare, more than 1,500 companies throughout the country employ our industrial rehabilitation program to restore injured employees to maximum wellness both quickly and safely. NovaCare also offers prevention and early intervention work-related programs. To learn more about NovaCare's industrial rehabilitation program, call 1-800-770-NOVA.
And there was a kickoff there by the freshman. It's picked up by Beth Center, and boom, tackled hard there. And a little tussling going on the side of the field there between number 80 and 21. 21 from the Bulldogs.
Very understandable. A little extracurricular activity going on when the play is over. Understandable. Coming up at halftime, Beth Center's marching band, Brownsville marching band, Ed's halftime report, and halftime stats.
That's all coming up at halftime. Only we run the best halftime here in high school football.
That's all due to our main man down on the field, Ed Eagle, doing a good job as always.
And our boys in the truck, JR, Jeff, and Tom, and the guys who do a great job on camera. We've had a great year so far with CUTV. We've had a great crew.
We have to thank everybody on the crew tonight.
1 minute to go in the second quarter. Handoff. And oh my. Delarose, getting behind the line, tackling Walsh, and he just lays them on you. I mean, he's going to make you film tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Delarose, one of those players I talked about earlier in the powerlifting program. Very strong person. Just fills the hole very well and makes a solid hit.
When you're 6'2", 236, and you have nothing but muscle and speed, you're going to go places, and I can understand why this kid's a Division I prospect.
He's a wrecking ball in pads, Dante.
You summed it up all in that sentence there. 20 seconds to go in this first half of play. And let's see if Beth Center can get a playoff before this. They get in formation. They're going to get a playoff and tackled. Wow. Bennett was going to go. Looks like Bennett barely got that ball off, but he did. Gain on the play. That's a first down for Beth Center. Something to get going.
You know, Chad Smith was probably thinking right here, I really wish that he didn't get that playoff because he just took a lick.
That's the end of the first half, 48-0. And wow, what a first half it has been for Brownsville. We'll be back with halftime right after this.
This October, see Storybook Pumpkinland at Triple B Farms. Over 250 fairy tale and nursery rhyme pumpkin characters. There's entertainment for the whole family, hay rides, farm animals, and a children's playground. Enjoy the gift and craft shop and refreshments. Located near Monongahela and Elizabeth, the festival is open every day in October with special weekend events. Call Triple B Farms at 258-3557 for more information. It's the best pumpkin festival in Western Pennsylvania.
With every change in life comes a wealth of opportunities. But to seize those opportunities, you sometimes need a partner, like National City. Tell us where you want to go. Share with us the goals you want to achieve. Then let National City provide you with the home equity loans, car loans, and investment opportunities to make them happen. National City. Follow your own lead.
And we are back here. This is your best center band. And sit back and enjoy this one. Okay, Beth Center's marching band is now exiting the field, and then Brownsville marching band will be on in just a second.
Gordon is way behind.
Stick a fork in Jeff. He's done.
Oh, my. What is he thinking?
Holy Baloo! What the heck is that?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, what could possess a man to drive like that?
Gotcha.
He's making his move backward. Gordon wins.
We gotta get him a cup holder.
That's it. Generation Next.
You sell these direct broadcast satellite dishes. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Senator. We sell DBS systems.
But isn't it true that DBS systems don't carry local programming?
There's nothing illegal about that.
But if someone has cable TV, they still get local programming, like local news, sports, and weather, for example.
When you sell someone a DBS system, do you tell them they can't get their local channels anymore?
Do I have to answer that? I don't have to answer that.
If you're thinking about DBS, you might want to think twice. Cable TV, the best value in home entertainment.
I don't have to answer that.
Davies Ford, you're going to get the absolute lowest prices on new and used cars and trucks. Yoy!
I'd like you to see our large selection of cars, trucks, vans, and sport utilities.
You will receive the absolute lowest price and highest trade allowance, guaranteed.
And quality service you deserve. That's our commitment.
You have our name on it.
Davies Ford, where no one, I mean no one, walks away unsatisfied.
Ace Hardware in Grindstone is the place where you'll find the helpful hardware folks. When it comes to home and vehicle maintenance, it helps to have the right tools for the project, and Ace Hardware is just the place to find those tools. Plumbing, paint, electrical, power tools. The friendly people at Ace Hardware in Grindstone are here to help you find that tool, so you can get on with that project. Ace Hardware, Route 40 East in Grindstone. Everything you need in just one place.
Welcome back to Redstone Stadium as we will be kicking off the second half.
Momentarily.
48-0. Brownsville is just putting a Neanderthal on Beth Center tonight. Wow, what do you got to say about that one?
I think the only thing that basically either of us could say is Brownsville is just all around a better team. Offensively, defensively, quarterback, running back, linebackers. They're just a more dominant team, and they've proven it in the first half. Now, all there is to do, Beth Center needs to come out and play with some pride right now. They need to try to put some points on the board. I expect that Brownsville will start to put in their second and third string players, give their first string players a break till next week. They have a playoff game coming up, which will most likely be at home.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this second half. They'll probably just keep the clock going just to get the game done and over with, because pretty much Brownsville has it in their hands right now, 48-0. And we've seen earlier in the year Brownsville putting up a score of 85-15 against the South Allegheny team. So
I could see Brownsville scoring 85 tonight, but I don't see Beth Center scoring 15.
Not the way they've been playing in the first half, but they've had some good things. You know, they had like one big play, one big pass play, and happy Halloween, CUTV. Hi, Josh and crew. Josh is a cameraman for us, and Josh does the weather on CUTV News Center this week. And there's a big fan right there. Oh, Josh is the man. He goes around different schools, talks about meteorology, and
gotta love it.
Gotta love it, baby. Here we go with the kickoff.
Start the second half, Dante. It's a whole new half.
Yes, and Brownsville will kick off to Beth Center. And let's see if Beth Center can try and get something going. Just even get points on the board. I think they'll be happy with that. Kick is off, and that's the freshman. And the ball bounces, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Flag on the play. So we'll see what this flag's about here. A fresh 12 minutes, and it's 48-0. Brownsville is just dominating.
Domination is correct, Dante.
Looks like the ball's going to be moved up here. Ball trickled out of bounds. And first and 10 at the, let's see where they're going to put this one at. It'll be at the Beth Center 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to kick it over. They have an option of whether they can take it to 35 or do a re-kick. They're going to go for a re-kick here. The freshman, number 19, Seth Durazio, who is the only freshman on this varsity squad here. So he also plays soccer, Durazio, and he kicks for the varsity football team.
Two-sport star.
Two-sport star.
The next Deion Sanders here at Brownsville.
Oh boy, here we go. And the second kickoff is off, Durazio, and picked up here by Brownsville, or excuse me, Beth Center. And man is wide open as he has a big gap on the side. Takes it across midfield, out of bounds at about the Brownsville 49-yard line. Nice run, something to get going for Beth Center.
Yeah. Now, Beth Center needs to turn around a good kickoff return and start building upon it right now. Good pickup, very low kick. Number 5, bringing it up, sees some daylight, turns on the speed. Now, Beth Center right now needs to start turning things around. They need to start incorporating Bundy into the offense. They need to start getting the ball in the air more. They need to start stretching out this defense.
Bennett under center. Handoff there to Welsh. And Welsh gets up there. Welsh gets about 8 yards on the gain. Nice run by Welsh.
Yeah, good play, Beth Center, coming out. Same thing, running it straight up the gut right there. Nothing new that we haven't seen right now, except blocking. Good blocking by the Beth Center line. That's the first real good blocking that we've seen from this line all evening.
That's 2nd and 3. There was a gain of 7 on the play. Yeah, good blocking and a nice run there by Welsh. And here goes a flag on the play.
As you can see right there, number 35 was lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah. He was in just a
the
little bit.
defense lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
Matt Mellick. That's on Mahalik.
Whatever it was, Dante, it's just simple common sense. When you line up on defense, you just look over and see where you are in comparison to the ball.
Exactly.
We're seeing some new faces out there, Dante.
Yeah, we are. At least for Brownsville, we are.
Yes.
And here goes Bennett taking his time. The clock will put up his hand. That means he has 5 seconds to get the play off. And he's going to keep this one, Bennett. And he gets forward maybe about 4 yards on the play. Not a bad keeper there by Bennett.
Very interesting call there by Coach Schweitzer. Trying to incorporate, maybe Bennett is, as you see, just drops back, quick step, trying to take off. Brownsville defender making a play, and I don't even think he really realized it, on the ground rolling, forcing Bennett to jump over him. That really disrupted the play. 3-yard pickup.
9:30 to go, and Bennett trying to get a handoff or fake a handoff, just trying to get the play going, and Brownsville is just quick off the line, coming behind the line and taking down Bennett.
I think that was a busted play, and once again, Bennett very slow to get off the turf. I don't know what that was there. Look, once again, like a quarterback bootleg. Bennett, Brownsville doing a good job picking it up, and Bennett getting slammed down on the turf.
We've been talking about Justin Delarose all night long, but Brandon Smith has been coming behind the line of scrimmage. That's number 80, Brandon Smith, coming behind the line for Brownsville and tackling Bennett, and the runners just, he puts a hard hit on these guys too.
Well, it's very hard for an offense to get things going if the defense is meeting you in the backfield consistently.
Brandon Smith, only a sophomore. 3:11 to go. Bennett, he's going to drop
Screen.
back. He throws. Oh, a nice catch by Walsh as it was a little high. Brings it down, but gain of about 2 yards on the play. Not a very big gain.
They were trying to set up the screen right there, Dante. The only problem was that the lineman didn't give Bennett enough time. What they're supposed to do is get a quick hit on the defensive line coming in and then kind of let him go by. But unfortunately, it didn't really look like they got a hit at all. Brownsville defenders came rushing in. Bennett had very little time. That forced him to throw a very bad pass. Walsh made a good job catching it.
CUTV fans on your screen. Punt gets off, and it goes directly out of bounds. And so not a very good punt there by Beth Center, but Beth Center had something going there. Their wheels were turning. They're moving the ball upfield a little bit, but they just can't get in the end zone tonight, or even inside the red zone.
No, they were starting to look a little bit better on that last series. What it might have a little to do with second string players coming in. You have first string going against second string. Right there, you would have to say that Beth Center would get the advantage. But let's see on offense if any other players are being substituted. Let's see if we see some second string players. Looks like Patitucci is still at quarterback.
Patitucci is still in there. Wow. And a little jump there. Flags come from everywhere. It's like raining flags and dogs.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15.
Patitucci really impresses me as a quarterback. As you can see, the lineman jumped off sides, and Patitucci immediately started jarring his lineman, saying, look, we can't be letting this happen. These mental mistakes, you have to know the snap count.
Whether it's against a good team or a bad team, those things happen, and that's something you can't, those are kind of mistakes you cannot make in the playoffs.
Yeah, Dante, that really separates the good from the great.
Here is Kraus here on a run, and he's trying to turn it upfield, and gain of maybe 2 yards on the play.
I think that field down there is very slick. It could have something to do with the, as you can see, a lot of the breath coming off the players. It's very cold on the field. That might have something to do with the effect that the field is very slippery. Kraus running here, couldn't make a clean cut. As you can see right there, he kind of had to make a few baby steps, and that might have something to do with the fact that he did not get a very good run.
6:30 to go in this third quarter. Pitch out. That's Sil Durant there, and he has a few blockers. And Sil Durant's just turning it upfield. Real powerful guy, this number 26. Sil Durant, as we see him just pushing his way up through.
Yeah, Durant and a host of Brownsville blockers really paving the way for Durant to run up the field. Good job. As soon as the point of contact was made with Durant and the Beth Center team, himself, as you can see right here, Durant running, falling behind his blockers, looking for a seam, point of contact, but he still keeps his feet moving, and that gave him another 5 yards. Very good run.
And a handoff here. This is Seal Durant again. He's open field. He turns it up. He has more than a first down. He's headed for that end zone. Is he going to be brought down? He's finally brought down at about the 17-yard line. Nice run by Seal Durant.
2 back-to-back, very quality runs by Durant. First run, he shows power. Second run, he turns it right around and shows you the speed. He gets right into this hole and turns on the Jets. One quick move, he doesn't need any power, he just turns them on and starts blowing by defenders. Very good run, very good back-to-back runs by Durant. Running very hard.
And Patitucci is coming out of the football game right now. The coach is saying, good job. You can hear the fans clapping for him. New guy in. That's number 7 for Brownsville. Craig Rechachar. Craig Rechachar. Boy, I hit that one right on the nail.
You know, Dante, it's difficult when you're up here in the booth and all of a sudden a new player comes in with a name you've never pronounced before in your life.
Like Little Hell.
Hey.
As you joined me in the broadcast booth 2 weekends in a row now.
Yes, I have.
My right-hand man doing a good job.
You know what? I'm enjoying it. I love it up here.
Yeah. It's a little warmer, too.
Yes. It's very cold down on that field tonight.
Okay, here's Rechachar. And something happened. Looks like maybe he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
And he jumped right on top of it.
That can happen when you have a center who's been in the game all night. He's used to one quarterback. You have a new quarterback coming in. It could be a lot of different things. Hand placement, the way the quarterback receives the ball. But it all comes down. It is the most natural thing in football. The quarterback and center snap. You have to be able to handle that.
Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, it's just real easy, for the center to snap the ball to the quarterback, and it's a hard thing to execute and do. And there was a pass there thrown by Rechachar, intended for Jason Kuhn, almost a little out of his reach, but he could have had that.
Well, let's not take anything away from the quarterback right there. It was a fairly decent pass, but it was a jailbreak on the best center part. A good ball. If you had seen that play, there was about 3 or 4 wide open receivers. Very few people to cover. As you can see, a lot of very open receivers right there. The receiver should have had that ball. It hit him in the hands. Good play by the second-string quarterback.
And there's a handoff there by Brownsville again. Man taken down hard. Brownsville was right on top, Beth Center was right on top of that. That brings up fourth and about 10. So 4th down situation. This is the second time Brownsville's faced a 4th down situation inside the red zone. And remember last time they went for it on 4th down and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Dante, I think the difference there, it was 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. This time it is 4th and long from about the 18-yard line, and you also have different personnel in.
And they're going for it. Here's Rechachar with a pass. He's going to throw to the corner, and it's caught. And that's a touchdown. Beautiful play there.
Brownsville just does not skip a beat. Unbelievable. Patitucci comes out, Rechachar comes in, and just like clockwork, it looks like he just picked up right where Patitucci left off.
And here it is, and he throws. This man's covered too. This man is covered fairly good. That's Mitch Mitchell there with a touchdown.
Mitch Mitchell does stand about 6'7", so that's a little hard for most players to.
Yeah, 6'7", 215. That's a pretty big guy there. Extra point attempt, up and good. Wow. 55-0. We'll be back after this.
Uniontown Holiday Inn, owned by Crown American Hotels, is the perfect place for a family getaway. The Uniontown Holiday Inn offers more than just comfortable rooms. There's great food and all kinds of family fun in the Holidome Indoor Recreation Center. And when everything quiets down, there's even something special for Mom and Dad. Remember, kids and grandkids eat, stay, and play free. The Uniontown Holiday Inn, the official hotel for family fun.
Rotolo is the Mon Valley's only full-line Chrysler Corporation dealer with a complete inventory of Dodge cars and trucks, Chrysler Plymouth cars and vans, and Jeep Eagle products. Rotolo also features a full line of used cars and trucks. The award-winning service department offers the latest in diagnostic equipment, as well as a full collision shop. Rotolo's is the proud recipient of Chrysler's most prestigious award, the 5-Star Award for Excellence. Rotolo is located on Route 88 in North Shawray, 10 minutes away from Interstate 70.
And we are back. 2:56 left in the third quarter. Brownsville kicking off. Once again, another dribbler. Beth Center needs to get on top of this ball. Fairly good return. Dante, 8 for 8. What does that mean to you right now in this game?
That means one thing. Wow. For a football team to go out and have 8 drives, have the ball 8 times, and score all 8 times, and score on 2 fourth-down situations inside your red zone, that's unbelievable. I mean, especially with adding new guys in, and the ball's just been all over the field tonight.
It looks like we have a player down.
So there's the fans there. They're loving it. And but like I was saying, though, 8 for 8, 55 to nothing, and you got 2:45 to go this third quarter. Really running up the score here. Even getting your other guys in, like Rechichar, who is a junior. So Patitucci will graduate, and Rechichar throws a really nice ball, and he might do fairly well for Brownsville next year.
Yeah, it looks like Brownsville is not going to be missing a beat. I mean, Rechichar comes into a game without playing all night, comes in, just has a couple snaps, and then throws just about a perfect ball to Mitchell for a touchdown on 4th and 10. We have WPIL receiving leaders, and the man we've been talking about, Mitch Mitchell, 28 receptions, 557 yards. When you are 6'7" right now, when you're 6'7", Dante, you better be able to catch 28 passes.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you got to remember one thing too, Jeff. That's minus the yards that he's had tonight. That's before the game. So he's added on, I don't know how many more yards. He's had a couple touchdowns tonight. So Mitchell really doing well, making a name for himself. And on the field there's a crowd of people in between the two crowds. And the man is down, and this might be very, very serious here. We'll be back after this. It's 55 to nothing. Brownsville is up.
From office work to housework to basic necessities like eating, we utilize our hands to perform an amazing array of activities. When our hands become impaired, it's a priority to restore them to maximum function. At NovaCare Outpatient Rehabilitation's many local centers, our trained hand therapists treat a broad range of conditions ranging from fractures to arthritis to carpal tunnel syndrome. For a NovaCare center near you, call 1-800-770-NOVA.
Looking for a hometown Honda dealer? Then look no more. Rainbow Honda in Ritchieville is the place for you. Rainbow Honda has been serving the area for 24 years with a laid-back and relaxed atmosphere and has an award-winning service department locally owned and operated daily. Rainbow Honda has been recently awarded Honda Total Satisfaction Award, and all 1997 cars are on clearance. Rainbow Honda, located on Route 40, Ritchieville, is the place where customers call home. For more information, call 632-6881. That's 632-6881.
Okay, we are back here, and the man gets up. It was a very scary situation. Justin Bennett, the quarterback for Beth Center, it was really close there. He wasn't moving there for some time, but he's finally up and running. The ambulance didn't have to come out or anything serious like that. Okay, so we're going to go down the field. We got a message from the Brownsville cheerleaders.
Thank you very much to the Brownsville cheerleaders.
They love CUTV. We love them.
Hey, how can you not? #1 TV station in the nation.
New QB in for, that's Lehue. That's new quarterback in, taking Bennett's place. Hands it off. Not a big gain on the play, but it's really good to see Bennett up and go. And you know,
let's go back to that play. It's you know, everybody feels badly when a player goes down. is injured. Nobody likes to see anybody get injured. This is a sport. It's all fun. But for Beth Center, that is a very big blow. Bennett was their quarterback and one of their real hopes of scoring this evening. And let's just hope he's all right.
Yeah, he's on the sidelines. He just may have got the wind knocked out of him. Looks like he's conscious. He probably knows where he's at, so that's good. And a pitch there by Lehu. It's a little fumbled a little bit. But here we see Brownsville right on it again.
Well, I think, as you can see, a major difference in these games, in this game right now. Brownsville's starting quarterback goes out, they score a touchdown. Beth Center's quarterback goes out, and it's chaos.
Yeah.
And that might really, that really just tells you the difference in these two programs. Brownsville being very solid, and Beth Center, they've only won 2 games this year. Unfortunately, tonight you can see why. They're not really playing very well right now.
A minute to go in this third quarter. Question, Jeff, should maybe, and a dump-off pass there. Man, that's Blinkard. That is Bill Binkard, and not a gain there on the play. In fact, he loses a lot. Beth Center uses a lot of yardage. But as I was saying, Jeff, should Brownsville really been moved down to double A this year?
Well, I believe they were moved down because of the number of students. I understand that. They don't have as many students now, and they moved down because of that. But they are just such a quality program, and I don't judge on that, but it's unfortunate that they, basically will be dominating the double A.
Correct. Well, Charleroi is also doing a great job in the double A too. Very hard team to beat. 7 seconds to go. Clock is ticking down. Maybe snap is a little high. Punt is high and very, 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 very short. And it takes a big Brownsville bounce, and there's a flag on the play.
Brownsville could pick that ball up. I haven't heard a whistle.
And that's the end of the third quarter. So,
let's see what this flag is.
55-0. We'll be back.
You live your life chasing dreams. National City is in the business of helping you catch them. You know where you want to go, and National City can help you get there. Because we realize our IRAs, trust plans, and home loans are more than financial services. They are bridges to your dreams. National City. Follow your own lead.
At Davies Ford, you're going to get the absolute lowest prices on new and used cars and trucks. Yoy!
I'd like to invite you to see our large selection of cars, trucks, vans, and sport utilities.
You will receive the absolute lowest price and highest trade-in allowance, guaranteed.
And quality service that you deserve. This is our commitment.
And you have our name on it.
Davies Ford, where no one walks away unsatisfied.
We're back here. It's the start of the fourth quarter, and very quick third quarter as the clock just keeps on ticking. Beth Center wants to get out of here, and our Brownsville cheerleaders, they love CUTV. We just saw them do a cheer. We love them. They're awesome, and they're excited for the playoffs, as are the fans and the players for Brownsville.
Definitely.
Looking like a playoff team tonight.
Oh, they definitely are, and you'd have to be excited. If you can get a quick shot of the scoreboard, no time. It's 0-0. They've yet to put time back on the scoreboard.
And pass is caught there. That's number 30 for Brownsville. That is Dustin Evans.
And they still haven't put any time back on that scoreboard, Dante. It's still reading 0-0-0.
This will be interesting here. And they'll eventually get it on there somehow, some way.
I have faith.
It's first down for Brownsville. Oh, they forgot to switch sides. They're switching sides now.
I think this game right now is just a little crazy. I think people need to settle down.
That's a little bit of a blooper there.
There we go. 12 minutes back up on the clock.
And name the 5 former Brownsville players who started on the 1948 Penn State Cotton Bowl team. Oh, I can't do that one. I wonder if one of them was Tom Krakowski, one of the great linebackers of Brownsville.
Unbelievable player.
He's a part of CUTV. And there's a handoff there by Brownsville. Beth center right on top of it, tackling him down. 11:50 to go.
I don't think one of the players was Tom Krukowski. I'm not sure he was good enough to make the team.
He was close, so he was like Rudy, you know?
I think that's Tom's new name, Rudy. Rudy Krukowski.
No harm intended, of course. That's our assistant director, Tom Krukowski. He's the man. And there's a handoff there by Brownsville.
Yes, Tom is one of the reasons why CUTV is the #1 TV station in the nation. Tom, day in and day out, devotes hours to the TV station.
As does J.R. Wheeler.
Yes. We cannot thank those two men enough. They do a great job.
Ed Eagle also doing a great job with CUTV, working with us. Sideline reporter in a full house backfield for Brownsville. Handoff. And wow, nice run there by number 33. That's Tom Kwasny. Do you know the Penn State trivia question? So it's 1st and 10 for Brownsville. They turn it upfield, and clock is ticking down. 10:35 to go. And what a great game, you know. All the seniors are going to get into this game and play. A pitch out to number 25. He's turning it upfield. That is Terry Stokes, and he has more than a first down. And Brownsville's knocking on the door. They're threatening again. They're inside the red zone.
Dante, this team just amazes me. I mean, the first string goes out, the second string comes in and picks up right where they left off. Marching down the field, picking up 5-6 yards a carry, or on this particular run more, just dominating, play in and play out, dominating this Best Center team.
9:50 to go. Handoff there, man's down. But this is not the Brownsville team that we saw weeks ago playing Charleroi. Maybe it really was intestinal flu that was holding them back and just not making them play really well. But Charleroi is a different team. It's a different caliber game, Charleroi and Brownsville, than Best Center in Brownsville.
Yeah, we really don't want to take anything away from Charleroi. They've had an excellent season. You know, only one loss to South Park. Touchdown.
And that's a touchdown there. That's number 30, Dustin Evans, as he dusted his way into the end zone and puts 6 points up.
Yeah, you know, this second string, as you can see, good run here by Evans. Big hole line, making very big holes for these running backs today. I think either you or I could run behind this offensive line.
This line is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal line.
Not a very big line, but we talked about powerlifting, a very strong fake.
And they're going to go for the two-pointer here. Richard, nope, no good. Two-point conversion is no good. Score is 61-0. Brownsville's up. We'll be back. It's the fourth quarter.
I'm not hiding anything.
If someone buys a DBS system from you, isn't it true that they still have to purchase programming?
Isn't it also true DBS customers are responsible for their own service and installation?
I have no control over that.
But with cable TV, you've already got all the top-rated channels. There's no equipment to buy, and service and installation are guaranteed.
I don't think that's relevant.
Isn't it a fact, sir, that DBS can actually cost much more than cable TV?
I don't recall.
If you're thinking about DBS, you might want to think twice. Cable TV, the best value in home entertainment.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Out! Out! There's no way he's out! It's impossible!
Actually, Coach, it's not. See, Jimmy had to travel a distance of 90 feet. He reached an average speed of 15 miles per hour. The ball left 2 seconds later than Jimmy and had to go 1.5 times the distance.
If education is important to you, talk to your child's school about raising academic standards. Call 1-800-38-BE-SMART for a free booklet and be a big league
Thus
parent.
enabling it to reach the destination at a much quicker rate.
Did you factor in the wind speed?
Okay, we're back here. Brownsville 9 for 9, perfect on all their possessions of the ball. And Best Center's going to turn upfield. He has one man to beat. That's Richard Char. He's turning upfield. He's down to the 40 and tackling at about the 35-yard line. Nice run by Brownsville. Something to get going. I'm sorry, that was Best center, not Brownsville, but best center just moving the ball upfield. That's something that get them wheels turning.
Yeah.
Nice play.
For the second time this evening, Dante, for the second time, in fact, this half, they've had a good kickoff return, setting themselves up in good field position. They are now deep into Brownsville territory. They need to capitalize. This is the most important thing in football, capitalize. They had a good kickoff return.
Brownsville probably just wants to get in the end zone and score. And here's number 44 running. Oh, he has some blockers. He has a first down and then some. He's turning upfield, 20, 15, 10, 5. Is he going to get in the end zone? Best center scores a touchdown. That's 6 points. 61-6. Best center finally gets in. That makes him very proud.
Dante, I don't know who's more excited right now, the best center team or yourself. You were very animated. You were very animated right there.
It's just really nice, though, to see best center get in the end zone. They've had a very long night and a long season. Coming in, there's a replay. That's number 44, Bill Binkert.
Well, that's a good run there by Binkert. He ran into some Brownsville players, made a quick move, bounced it to the outside, paid her. Good run by Binkert, and they're going for 2.
Okay. Here goes best center. Pitch. Oh, no, fake the pitch. QB keeper in the end zone.
No, he didn't make
good.
it.
No good. Close, but no cigar.
Yeah. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
We'll be back, 61-6.
Soccer sure has changed since I played. 30-foot rises. Contracting goals. This game is nothing like we could have ever imagined. And it all started with All Sport.
All Sport, with a third more carbs than Gatorade. The game will never be the same.
Each year, work-related injuries cost employers $70 billion in medical expenses and lost productivity. At NovaCare, more than 1,500 companies throughout the country employ our industrial rehabilitation program to restore injured employees to maximum wellness both quickly and safely. NovaCare also offers prevention and early intervention work-related programs. To learn more about NovaCare's industrial rehabilitation program, call 1-800-770-NOVA.
And we are back here at Brownsville, and wow, Brownsville's putting on a show. It's 61-6. Best center finally gets in the end zone and get some points on the board. You at least want to leave with something. You don't want to leave with come in here and leave with nothing. And looks like best center might be going for the onside kick here. Number 15 for Brownsville, kicking it off. Best center lines up in onside kick formation. It is onside kick. And best center gets it. Best center gets it back. As a Brownsville, it was in and out of the hands of a Brownsville guy. Best center picks it up. They want to score again. They have no chance to win this game, Jeff, but
Pride.
Exactly. You said it all.
That play, that was not your conventional onside kick. As you can see, normally what will happen, everything is the same, except the kicker, instead of he kicks it up into the air about 10 yards. He lets some guys get down, and they try to disrupt the play like they did. They did everything they were supposed to do. The normal conventional kick is kicked directly into the ground.
And run there by Bill Binkert. And yeah, like you said, a very creative onside kick.
Yeah.
Kick it high and get your kickoff coverage right there to get on top of the ball. Best center was right there. They couldn't have done that any better.
Dante, I'm not one to argue with results. They did recover. They did it correctly. That's the only thing that matters. If you recover the onside kick, it was done correctly.
And you said something, Jeff, about pride. And here goes Leahy with a pass, number 21. Flag on the play. This might be defensive pass interference.
Yeah, that was definitely pass interference. That was a fade route run by number 21. Good ball thrown.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Pass intended for Nick Babco. number 21. But like you said, though,
Leyhu right here, good ball. This is a fade route. The receiver just makes a quick move and tries to run down the field. But if you're a defensive player, you are not allowed to make any contact with the wide receiver, and there was a lot of contact made. Good call by the refs.
And the turkey's on the table for Beth Center. They could get in the end zone again with 7 minutes to go in this football game. But Jeff, you said something about pride. A lot of people say put your pride on the shelf. Your pride can kill you. But I tell you what, Beth Center's pride, it's not getting killed tonight. They're not putting it on the shelf. They're going to still play this football game. It looks like they gave up a little too early in the beginning of the football game, taking their time, getting to the line. There goes Leyhu. Oh, and the pass is caught. Nice catch there, in and out of the hands, pulls it in.
You know, if I could have changed one play, and I think Leyhu would agree with me, if I could change one little thing on this play right here, it would be to hit your receiver in stride. Leyhu, good fake. It's a quick slant. The only problem, good adjustment by the wide receiver right there. The only problem was that if that ball was thrown on target and he hit his wide receiver in stride, he would have danced his way into the end zone for 6 points.
That's correct. I couldn't agree with you more. 1st and 10. Flag on the play. So Beth Center getting a first down. You know, this is the Beth Center team that we didn't see play for 3 quarters of football.
Now the wheels are starting to churn right here. They're starting to turn. Offense is starting to move.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Do you know what this looks like to me? It looks like a total flip right now. It looks like Brownsville is starting to play like Beth Center was playing earlier in the game. It looks like Beth Center is starting to play like Brownsville was. You know, the seniors have left the game. A lot of the second-string players are in. I don't want to take anything away from either team, but Beth Center is now starting to move the ball, and the Brownsville defense is reeling.
1st and 5. And there's that's a QB keeper there by Leyhu. Touchdown. Leyhu runs it in the end zone. That's 6 more points for Beth Center. And, you know, pride. It's all about pride. Get it in the end zone. Score some points. You know, let these guys, some of these guys on Beth Center, they're going to be playing their last football game probably in their whole career.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, Dante, if that was a broken play or if that was a scripted play or not. So it was a fake pitch right here. Leyhu, fake pitch. It looks like he was trying to pass the ball. Maybe it was a broken play. I don't think that was scripted for Leyhu to take it like that. But that was good heads-up play by the quarterback. Realizing what was going on and knowing, hey, I need to get upfield. Good job. And they're going for 2.
5:46 to go in this game of play. Another flag on the play. A lot of penalties in this game, not just by Beth Center, but by both teams.
Yep. I don't know if you saw that, Dante. You were just looking at me. Leyhu threw it out as a quick out, and then the wide receiver turned and cocked his arm like he was going to throw the ball.
Prior to the snap, false start on the white.
Look for a little trickery right here. Look for a little trickery here by Beth Center. If they are going to come out and run the same play, which I'm anxious to see what exactly they were going to run.
Yeah, this will be interesting. We'll see. And, yeah, they're going to line up for 2-point conversion. And Leyhu under center. Hands it off. And is this man going to get in for 2 points? Yes, he does. That's number 44. Bill Binkert.
You know, that is 2 quality runs. And we will be back after this. This is CUTV.
This October, see Storybook Pumpkinland at Triple B Farms. Over 250 fairy tale and nursery rhyme pumpkin characters. There's entertainment for the whole family, hay rides, farm animals, and a children's playground. Enjoy the gift and craft shop and refreshments. Located near Monongahela and Elizabeth, the festival is open every day in October with special weekend events. Call Triple B Farms at 258-3557 for more information. It's the best pumpkin festival in Western Pennsylvania.
With every change in life comes a wealth of opportunities. But to seize those opportunities, you sometimes need a partner, like National City. Tell us where you want to go. Share with us the goals you want to achieve. Then let National City provide you with the home equity loans, car loans, and investment opportunities to make them happen. National City. Follow your own lead.
We are back here at Brownsville. Brownsville on top, dominating the whole game, 61-14. But Beth Center just scoring 2 touchdowns, and we see this onside kick formation again, Jeff. We'll see if it's the same one. Is it that high kick? Yes, it is. Let's see if it works again. And yes, it does. Beth Center gets it, but there's a flag on the play. He didn't call for fair catch. Oh, he called for fair catch, and we'll see what We'll work this out here. See what happened. And the man might have called for a fair catch. Didn't give him enough room, probably. You have to give the guy enough room for when fair catch is called. I don't know.
Fair catch interference on the kicking team. 15-yard penalty. Re-kick.
Dante,
fair catch interference on the kicking team. 15-yard penalty.
The problem with kicking an onside kick in the air like that is that you need to give the receiver enough room to catch the ball. It's not like a normal onside kick when as soon as it hits the ground, the ball is basically anybody's ball after it goes 10 yards. This kick, when it is in the air like that, you have to give the receiver a chance to catch the ball, and that is the problem. It would have been another recovery there by Beth Center.
Yeah, as they were right on top of it, like you said earlier, get your coverage down the field. And they were right there. They were right there ready for it, and just cheated a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
good way to put it.
Maybe they need to cheat just a little bit to make the score a little bit respectable.
Right.
They really can't get back in the game with only 5:45 left in the fourth quarter, score 61-14. But they can make it a little more respectable, and maybe that's what Beth Center is trying to do right now. Pride and respect.
It's all about pride.
Leave with your heads up, not hanging low.
That's right. 61-14, 5:45 to go in this game. And next week, this is our last regular season CUTV game. Next week, we're doing CUTV high school playoff games of the week. So that'll be a good time.
Yeah, that should be really exciting.
I will have to make sure I have my blood pressure medicine for these playoff games. And there's the fans. They're loving it. They're going to be ready for the playoffs, I'm sure. As we've seen fans get here at 5:30 for a 7:30 game.
The trivia question, Dante. Name the 5 former Brownsville players who started on the 1948 Penn State Cotton Bowl team. Was Tom Kukrowski one of the players?
I have no... And... That was last week's answer.
Yeah, I think there was a little problem there. I don't think that Charleroi tied Washington. I don't think that was the answer.
In the Cotton Bowl or anything like that.
No.
But that happened. That's the last time Charlotte.
That was
there's the answers. Oh, I can't even pronounce those names.
No. But you know what?
There's a lot of Johns.
No Toms, though. I don't see any Toms.
No Toms.
Unfortunate. He is a great director, though.
John Dotsklin.
Don't want to take anything away from Tom. He's a great director.
Here's that onside kick again. We see fair catch caught by Brownsville, and Brownsville catches that. And a little late hit because the guy called for the fair catch, and there should have been a flag on that play.
I believe that's a good no call by the refs. There's been so many penalties in the game. The score is just so lopsided. Give Beth Center a break.
Yeah, and let's just get the game going. I mean, maybe somebody did see that, but I really want to see the penalty yard ratio for this evening. I don't know. I mean, just for both teams. I mean, they've probably combined for a lot of penalties, both these teams.
I would definitely have to say so.
Retachar with a quick handoff right up the middle, and this man is going. 9-yard gain. That's a number 30, Dustin Evans, who had a touchdown earlier. This kid got some legs. He can run.
Yeah, you know what? We have the WPIL scoring leaders, Brandon Isbell. We can't say enough about this guy. 23 touchdowns, 142 total points. He is Monessen football.
Yes, he is.
And there we go, Matt Krause from Brownsville, 16 touchdowns. Very impressive runner.
Wow, and there's Retachar there with the keeper. And he tries to get a first down. He may have that first down.
When you are a quarterback and you are running out like Retachar is doing, and you have a pitch back, and you have a running back that is running with you, parallel, who is a quicker, better runner, pass him the ball, flip him the ball, get the ball to the person who runs the ball more often.
And Retachar, full house backfield, no receivers, 3rd and 1. Handoff there, that's now, fumble, Beth Center recovers. Number 33 fumbled. That's Tom Kwasny. Beth Center recovers. Beth Center's going to try and score again with 4 minutes left in this game of play.
You know, this fourth quarter, I mean, Dante, we could say that the game has belonged to Brownsville, but this fourth quarter has belonged to Beth Center. They have really played well. Good tackle. The thing that made that tackle great was he wrapped himself around the ball carrier's arm and ripped his arm, forcing the ball out. Good tackle, good play by the defense. Let's see if Beth Center can drive down again and score another touchdown.
1st and 10 at the Beth Center, 26-yard line. There's a pass here, and he connects with number 21. Again, that's Nick Babco and Robin Leahy connecting with Nick Babco. We saw that play earlier, and that was right on the money, that pass.
Yeah, what that is, Dante, that is a quick slant. One team who has utilized that play, one team is the San Francisco 49ers. They have made that play.
Yes, they have.
That is like a West Coast offense. Very hard to stop. It's just a quick 3-step drop and throw the ball. Very hard to defend, especially if you can see right here in the lower part of the screen, the defensive back is playing 10 yards off the ball.
Leahy with a handoff to Bill Binkert, and a gain of nothing on the play. Flag coming in. There might have been a late hit. We'll see what happened here.
Yeah, I want to say more. Binkert has been running well. I think they need to start passing the ball. There's only 2:51 left in the game. Open it up, coach. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be saying, let's open it up. There's only 2:51 left. We've had some daylight passing the ball. Leahy has looked fairly impressive for coming in relief. Open it up, coach.
Beth Center moving the ball upfield on a penalty by Brownsville. That was a face mask on Brownsville. Jeff says open it up. Let's see what they do on this play. 1st and 10. Here goes Leahy, and he runs away from a defender. Throws, has a man wide open. Number 83, he waits for that pass. He has a 1st down and then some. He's running. Number 83 for Beth Center with a nice catch.
I don't think 83 gets the ball very much. As you can see, he won't even put the ball down right now. I don't think he gets the ball very much.
Well,
as you can see, good play by Leahy. Noticing he has a man wide open, but look, as soon as he catches the ball, it takes a second to run.
That's all right. I mean, maybe a sophomore, freshman, not getting into the game as much. And here's a nice pitch and a nice run here by Beth Center, that is. Number 46, Chad Smith, running really well, getting a 1st down for Beth Center.
Blocking.
Nice run. Blocking was the key on that play,
Blocking was unbelievable. Brownsville had penetration in the backfield, and the line just sealed, and that's the important thing. As you can see right here, number 30. Good running. Actually, that was before
he keeps on pumping
play.
those legs.
Pumping the legs, I talked about that earlier. It's very important. Pump your legs and you'll get extra yardage.
Okay, 1:15 to go, and Leahy with the QB keeper. He's turned this upfield. He has 1st down and then some. Woo!
Leahy will not be denied. Excellent run by Leahy.
Is that the 3rd 1st down in a row for Beth Center? Beth Center's finally playing a football game. It's a shame that they're coming out this late in the 4th quarter, though.
Yeah, well, there's less than a minute left to play now. Leahy has had a very gutty performance in relief tonight. He's played very well. Let's see if they can put it in.
Here goes Leahy to Chad Smith. Chad Smith, he's running, and finally gets tackled. He kept his legs pumping, and Brownsville finally got on top of him and brought him down. I'm sorry, that was number 44, Bill Binkert. That was not Chad Smith.
Dante, there is less than 30 seconds left in this game right now. If Beth Center wants to put some points on the board, they need to be as smart about their play calling right now. Put the ball in the air. Get it in the end zone. Smart runs.
Well, there's 15 seconds left. This clock is ticking. And Leahy with the keeper on this one. He rolls out, throws the end zone. Touchdown, Beth Center. That's their 3rd one, and a nice one. Nice throw and nice catch there by number 82, Scott Sabocek. Yeah, that's it. Scott Sabocek from Robin Leahy.
You must have the hardest job in sports. You trying to pronounce some of those names. Very difficult, Dante.
I can do Kukowski.
Some of those names very difficult. You've had a very good game tonight in pronouncing some of those very difficult names. I want to talk about that last play. Lehue rolling out, not only does he do a good job to avoid the Brownsville player, but it's very difficult to throw on the run against your body. Lehue running out, he is a righty, so this is a very difficult throw. He needs to turn his body and throw, and not only does he get it off, it's accurate, and it's right where it needs to be. Excellent throw, Lehue.
Two-point
very
conversion.
impressive.
Oh, and that beautiful. That was Bill Binkert to Lehue. Lehue with the catch. Nice play there by Beth Center as they get on the board. 61-22 sounds a lot better than 61-0.
Yeah, it does. You know, Lehue has been, I really can't say too much about this kid. He's been very impressive in this fourth quarter. Passing the ball very well, running the ball very well, and catching the ball very well. I mean, maybe a junior slash. He's done it all tonight. Very good job.
Yeah, great job by Beth Center. Beth Center had a long night tonight. They played a good football game in the fourth quarter.
Dante, here's a stat for you. Brownsville giving up 13 points per game, and Beth Center has just surpassed the 13 points.
That's right. And you got to remember, Brownsville scoring 42 points per game, which is very impressive.
Well, they've also surpassed that tonight, scoring 61 themselves.
And we have 6 sets.
There's Ed Eagle coming down from the booth.
The man.
RealPittsburgh.com. Ed Eagle doing a good job, as always.
6 ticks left on this clock, but as I was saying about Beth Center, it's been a long season for them. They only won 2 games. And after their win against Jefferson Morgan, everything pretty much went downhill for them. I mean, they beat a struggling South Allegheny team. You know, when you have a long season, you're going to have games where you're going to be beat like this. And they've had a rough game all night, all the way up to the fourth quarter, and, except when they scored. And, you know, like you said, Jeff, you know, pride, don't put your pride on the shelf. Your pride can kill you, yes, it can. But Beth Center didn't let it kill them tonight. They played a good game in the fourth quarter. Brownsville's just a dominant team. Coming down from the AAA last year down to AA and beating up on a lot of teams.
Well, you know, they did have that win against Jefferson Morgan, their number 1 back, Rich Bundy, 354 yards, 6 touchdowns. He got hurt after that. He hasn't been 100% all year. He's been played very sparingly tonight, very few carries. That could be a very big difference when you have one of your number 1 guys like that. I believe his knee was down on that play. That's why they are blowing the whistle.
This game is over, and Brownsville will win this one 61-22. What a game Brownsville played. And these teams are going to come out and shake hands, which is good to see. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on after the plays and stuff. And we'll be right back. There's your final score. The Falcons over the Bulldogs, 61-22.
Hi. Glad you want to find out more about California University of Pennsylvania. We don't have sandy beaches in the Pacific Ocean, but we do have a beautiful campus on the banks of the Monongahela River, just 32 miles south of Pittsburgh. We have more than 120 degree programs. California has been making a difference in people's lives for more than 140 years. It can make a difference in your life, too. The best way to get to know California is to hear what some students have to say about their experiences here.
I'm a journalism major, and I like the small classroom setting.
You have a better interaction with your professors, and I feel like I get a better education.
They're not overwhelmed with 40 and 50 students.
It's like one-on-one, and it's a lot better.
It's nice here because you can walk down the street and talk to everybody. I mean, everybody knows you. You'll say hi to people left and right walking down the street, or even walking through the buildings in your class.
I would have to say the 3 main things that have enlightened me the most is being a reporter/announcer for CUTV, which has helped me build career aspected goals.
Whenever I have a hard time with any of my classes, I can talk to my professor, and most of the time all of my professors make time. They arrange their schedules according to mine and work with me.
They help me all the time. I think the faculty is great.
I live 6 hours from here on the other side of the state. I practically live in New Jersey, but the reasons why I came here, money was a big issue. I had to come to a state school, and when I graduated high school, I wanted to be totally independent. I mean, because I'm an education major, and this school is known for their education program, is a big factor, and just, I don't know, I liked it when I came out to visit it. I guess that's why I came here.
California has given me an opportunity to take advantage of not just what they have in the classroom, but what they have outside of the classroom. I was able to go down to career services and talk to them. I was pushing really hard to get an internship because nowadays employers don't want, it used to be you had to have a high school diploma, and then it was you had to have an associate's degree. And then as long as you had that piece of paper, well, that's not working anymore. So I went down there hoping, to get something, and just when I gave up and was ready to cut grass for the rest of the summer, Maryland at Career Services, it got a hold of me, and I got hooked up with a co-op. Hopefully soon I'll be looking towards a permanent job.
I have a Stafford loan, and depending on the year and my income, I also get a federal grant.
I also have a Stafford loan, and that's the extent of my financial aid. And I also have a work-study job, which I was glad to know that I could do that because it's only 8 hours a week, but it still helps. It's spending money. And I was glad to know that they had something like that, so I didn't have to work like 30, 40 hours a week and still go to school full-time.
I also have a Stafford loan, but I also have a state grant. And I didn't know how to get these grants when I first came to the university, but I went to the financial aid office and they helped me out a lot.
Everything goes so fast anymore.
Yeah, they say that. What they say, you think, oh God, that's 4 years, that's forever.
Yeah, it's
that
not,
4 years goes by like.
It's not forever. It's just like you're out of college, okay, after the workforce, I mean.
But the good thing about it is, this is like the in-between stage from whenever you're nurtured by your parents and then just being thrown out into the world. You're not just exposed out there. This is like preparing you, giving you like the proper tools and everything.
This place made a difference in my life.
For more information about how California University can make a difference in your life, contact the admissions office at 412-938-4404.
Back to CUTV's high school game of the week. I'm Ed Eagle. Standing alongside me is Coach Don Bartolomucci. Coach, great regular season. You had the one setback at Charleroi, but your offense has been tremendous this year. What are you looking for now in the playoffs?
Well, we're not going to change much. We have some things in that we haven't done. We really haven't had to show what everything that we're doing, but we're not really going to change anything. We wanted to cut out the mistakes this evening. We got that done, so I think we're ready to go.
I think your defense might be a little underrated as well. In the first half, they basically shut down Beth Center. Beth Center sort of beat themselves, though. They from the beginning of the game, they were running the clock down, which I thought the people in the booth thought were surprising, and pretty much everyone in the press box thought was surprising.
That situation a little disappointing. When you come out and you run the clock and play the clock at the beginning of the game, it sends I think a bad message to your kids. I personally wouldn't have did that, but I mean, that's our coaching staff. That's a decision they made. You're just telling your kids that you're not as good as the other team, and I think that's the wrong message to convey to kids. I don't know. We got done what we wanted to do. We had to cut out the mistakes. We did that, and I think we're ready for the playoffs.
Your offense, one of the best we've ever seen. Your defense, a little bit underrated. How do you like your chances? You got a great team.
Well, defensively, we're small. We're not real big defensively. Our down tackles are probably around 185, 190. My nose man's 160. Defensive end, one defensive end is maybe 170. The other one's maybe 210. So we're really small up front, but we're backed up with linebackers that are extremely, talented people. Spence is 235 and Delarose is 245. So, they make up. If we can, if we can control the gaps, we let those two clean it up. So I think we're in pretty good. Our skilled kids are real good. So I think we're in pretty good shape. We are underrated, I think, on defense. I think we play pretty good defense.
I mean, with Spence and Delarose and the inside linebackers, those guys are in on every tackle. You had a fantastic season so far. It looks like you're going to have at least, we had a couple people running by. It looks like you're going to have at least one more home game. Well, what do you got to say to the hometown fans about coming back?
Well, they'll be here. Brownsville is a good sports town. I think you can see that from the attendance. We'll be here to satisfy the people.
Coach, hope to see you in the playoffs. Okay, congratulations. Back upstairs, guys.
Thanks a lot, Ed. What a game it's been tonight, Jeff. Brownsville, a dominant team in the double A, really, literally beating up on Beth Center. But Beth Center coming back in the fourth quarter, playing their style of football, playing a good game in the fourth quarter. But where were they in the first half of the football game?
They were non-existent in the first half, Dante. They showed up in the fourth quarter, made it a little bit more of an enjoyable game. It was still very much a blowout. You can't take anything away from this Brownsville team. Mike Petitucci, Matt Krause, Justin Spence, Mitchell.
The list goes on and on.
So many different players stepping it up tonight for Brownsville. Very good job. What a way for CUTV to end its game of the week, starting off the playoffs, doing what team Brownsville, who may very well go very far into this AA playoffs starting next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Brownsville looked like a phenomenal playoff team tonight. They have every right to be happy winning this football game, and they just did a great job. And in Brownsville, they love their football team here, the Falcon. You're welcome to Falcon country, and I can't wait to see the signs in Brownsville in the next coming weeks here when they're in the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, they really got up tonight. On our way here, we saw signs everywhere. You're in Falcon country, all over the place, getting up for a meaningless game when the playoffs start. I can't wait to see this town rally around.
That's right. The fans were getting here at 5:30 when the game begins at 7:30. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And Beth Center, though, not putting their pride on the shelf, doing a good job tonight and just sucking it up and getting some points on the board before the end of the game. And that's about it, though, from Brownsville. Join us next week as we will kick off CUTV playoff coverage. I'm Dante Morelli.
I'm Jeff Littlehill.
And you guys have a great night.